Hello, good evening, folks. Hello, Lodril High. It is indeed time once more. Hello, Manic. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm sure everything will be fine, indeed. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Quite good, in fact. I have one more. One more day of work this week. I just got to get through that, and then it's just clear sailing all the way to next year. Can't wait. So excited. Yeah, today went well enough. Today went fine. I worked. I took my kids outside. They got some new chalk. I got to watch them play with chalk. Tomorrow is my older daughter's birthday, so that's gonna be pretty fun. All right. You know, here's the thing. I was thinking today. I was sitting there. I watched the Steam sale start this morning. Happy Steam sale day, by the way. Day one of Jesus, what, like 14 or something? And I think this year, this is the year. I think this is the year that I'm going to settle accounts with my wish list. Sup, Cragger? Yeah, I know, buddy. For those of us that have been around for these sales for like what, a decade or so, yeah, it's disappointing that they've settled into this pattern, because I think I see it now. Fall sale is just like Steam Award nominations. Winter sale is just Steam Award voting. The only sale they really seem to put any significant effort into is the summer sale. That's like the only time of the year where they might do something interesting outside of the sale itself. I mean, the Lunar New Year sale, kind of. It seems like they make stuff for that, but never anything that interesting. So yeah, the holiday sales, where they once were like cause for great celebration and excitement, are now just like, well, it's another big pack of discounts. Did grab Baldur's Gate 3 today and a couple small games. So this is what I'm talking about. I have currently 98 games on my wish list. More than a few of those have been on there for years. Some of them have been on there since 2015 or earlier. And I think this is the year that I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to pick up everything that I've been meaning to pick up for a while. Just go ahead and like clean a bunch of that stuff out, and then whatever's left, prune it down to just the stuff that I'm definitely gonna get later on. I'm kind of excited about this initiative, because the wish list has been my way of tracking my interests on Steam for so long. Like for a very long time, I maintained that thing religiously. I would actually put games in preference order, and it's most of the list is still in preference order. It's just the bottom of the list now is stuff that I've added in like the last 6 months or so aren't really sorted in. But yeah, I never wanted it to get much over 100 entries, so I tended to be kind of selective about what I added to it, and that's not so much how I want to use it anymore. Because really, with streaming, if y'all want to see me play something, I can just buy it. That's not an issue anymore with how established our community and our habits are, which I'm very, very thankful to all of you for. But yeah, my game buying habits in general are very different now, because it's pretty much all for streaming. So the wish list takes on a different dimension in that sense. So yeah, I'm gonna clean it up. Have 5 Epic only games for you to start. Well, Gregor, I don't know if you're around, but I think we're actually gonna soften our position on the Epic Game Store. I think I have to, because I really want to play Darkest Dungeon 2 when it comes out. So I think that one can't really be helped. So, and there's another game. Someone has actually availed themselves of the request an upcoming game and it's a survival horror game that's going to launch on Epic first, and I may end up doing that one. It depends on when it launches, because I don't think it has a firm date yet. Did you ever play Observation? I didn't. I did not play Observation. I would like to at some point. A lot of the games that I was originally bummed about launching on the Epic Store have now made their way to Steam, so I can pick up those whenever I want anyway. But also, like I mentioned this once before. All the misgivings and doomsaying I had to say about the Epic Store never really came to pass, and I'm glad of that. I'm glad. I'm always glad to be wrong about things that I'm negative on. Like I was concerned that Epic was like trying to pay their way into replacing Steam as the big online distribution monopoly, and maybe that was their intent, but they obviously didn't make it. They are a significant presence, but I don't see how they will ever eclipse Steam. And they seem to know that too. They don't seem to be throwing around quite as much money as they were before. Though they seem very content to just give tons of games away. Um, and I hope the only thing I hope there is that they're giving those developers plenty of money for doing that. Because it does affect the perceived value of those games. But yeah, I don't see them as the great potential evil that I did once before, because they don't really seem to have the capacity for it. they if they had an evil master plan, they failed. So that makes me less inclined to stand in stark opposition to them. So we'll see. There's there's a lot of stuff coming on the horizon for us. There's a lot of games that I'm gonna want to be playing. If the stuff that I'm gonna pick up during the winter sale, obviously I'm gonna get Final Fantasy 9, so we can do that as soon as we're done with this. But there's gonna be a whole bunch of other games, and I'll post them in the Discord. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow that I'm gonna pick up, and a lot of them I would like to play with y'all if you guys are interested in them, but we'll have to interest check all of that. And there's also something very special coming this weekend. I've told you guys several times I'm getting a very special Christmas present for myself that I will share with you on Saturday after we finish Echo Night. That may affect what we're doing at least on Saturdays for quite some time. But yeah, I think I've rambled enough. I think that's a pretty solid pre-game ramble we've done. So what say we get back into Night in the Woods, shall we? Last time we played, a whole bunch of stuff went wrong. Like, just a massive amount of things were terrible. So I guess we'll see where this leaves us now. You know, I've never really sat and listened to the music here when May, like just before May wakes up in the morning. Because the moment I mash a button, the music stops and she goes through a little routine to get herself out of bed. Yeah, I've never really listened to this. It's actually really nice. Actually really, really nice. I'm looking at predominantly picking up building games and adventure games. So probably stuff that'll fit pretty well into chill nights. But we'll talk more about that after I make my decisions. Hey, we're Elephant. What's going on, buddy? What's up? May is. Good timing. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing quite good. So excited to be done with work after tomorrow. Hey May, thanks for okay. So hopefully, okay. So if your memory of last Thursday is dim, we got into a pretty nasty fight with B about her dad. May is an idiot and thinks that B can just do whatever the hell she wants with relation to her father and the store. So B was super mad at us. But then last night we helped with the harvest Harfest. We helped with the Harfest play, and I guess B is appreciative of that. So maybe we've turned things around there. I still don't know how things are going to be with May's mom. We had a really nasty fight with her. What's up, Ursa? Did you miss a Night in the Woods night? Yeah, you did. You definitely did. You missed last Thursday, where things went really bad. Are you going for the Demon Tower ending? No, not this time. Woke up and realized I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night if you want to say hello. I definitely want to say hello. Hey, dude, sorry I couldn't hang last night. Angus says he's sorry, too. Band practice today, yeah, because I'm in charge and I say so. Off to work, bye. What's the word, Sharkle? Couldn't agree more. Life's been mess recently. Aw, hugs to you too, Ursa. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully relaxing a bit and watching this person's mess of a life will be a bit relaxing in light of that. Also, hi, Reaganomica. We're looking a bit older, I guess. Weird to take, like, one moment and make it, like, the official version of us. Work tomorrow on Christmas Eve? Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. It's just, like, the same every day? What is your bird existence like? Deep thoughts. Do we have any detective books out here? Oh, of course we do. Do we have any books about ghosts? Like real life ghosts? Do we have any books for nut jobs, I guess? No, this is good. Research is good. Confront the problem head on. You're not losing it, dude. You are, in fact, keeping it. Very close. Yes, that's right. Last night we also saw something in town abduct a person, and we chased in the outskirts of town where we ran into Aunt Mallcop, who told us to GTFO. So, last night was pretty intense. Haven't wrapped your presents for family, they're all here, which is good. That's good. That's nice. I wonder if the new working clock downstairs thinks this clock is scary. Big old thing upstairs, like you, but different. Huge and spooky, making weird noises at night. I can't find this thing spooky. Piece of granddad. We need more of those. Sweet. Also, it has antlers. I don't really know why your grandfather clock needs antlers necessarily. I'm guessing we're probably not going to find anything new down here at any point. But we did make it down here last night, and we got a tooth, which is apparently integral for one of the endings of this game. Hey, hun. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't you? Okay, maybe things are less terrible with Mom? Hope? I honestly feel so much worse for the other characters than I do for May. I'm just kind of hoping that May doesn't ruin anything else. How are you? I'm good. I'm quite good. Tomorrow is my last day of work for the year. And also my older daughter's birthday, so it's gonna be a pretty festive time. Unless the rest of the skeleton materializes. Hey, hun. Hey, Mom. You look really tired. So do you. Also have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. Hey, hun. Yeah? Sorry about yesterday. Me too. Okay, good. Good. We're getting somewhere, at least. I said some stuff I didn't really mean. Okay, good. Progress, Mick. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom, about all of it. Hey, May, you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed, too. Saw some weird stuff last night. Or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still, like, putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. Grandfather's clock was too wide for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half the old man itself, that weighed not a pennyweight more. And those years would congeal Grandpa's brain to malto meal. He'd one wish that would not be denied, for his will said to bury him in the clock when the old man died. So what are you stressed about? I guess you're grown up now. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt smoothing that over. Jeez, I'm still so sorry about that. It's in the past. Let's not go back over it. Okay. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, it turns out it wasn't a very good deal, and I just feel so stupid. They like to offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us, and now they own the house, and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? Oh, May. Means we're not sure how long in the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, we're in trouble, huh? And I'm a huge jerk. It's okay, sweetie, don't worry. It's time to burn down the bank. Yes, Nemrin. Yes, we are all in solid agreement here. What you reading? It's a book of unsolvable murders. Did they all happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Want to hear a real teaser? Yes. Alright, there's a man lying dead in a kitchen with a bullet wound in his head. There's a man there with him. He's got some blood on his right hand, but no gun. Last thing, the dead guy has a scar on the back of his head. Do you know the answer? Well, I don't know if there's one answer. It's supposed to get you thinking. You should have been a detective. Yeah, I would have loved that. Okay, so I have a question. Who's the other guy in the room? Oh, there were 3 options. I should check the third one. Suspect is clearly upper middle class. That's not super helpful. Maybe, like, Ski tripped him to death somehow. Yeah, he whacked him in the jacuzzi in his backyard. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, what you got? The guy in the room is a surgeon. He implanted a magnet in the dead guy's skull. That's why he has the scar. Then the suspect used a super magnet or something on the dead guy's forehead, which pulled the magnet out through the dude's head. That's why he has blood on one hand. Yep, I bet the murder weapons are stuck to the fridge, holding up a pic of Aunt Dottie. Oh, bravo, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. You'd make quite a pair of investigators. Could open a detective agency in town. Could use one right now, probably. Always work for crime solvers. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Love you, daughter detective. You too, Inspector Mom. Alright, so as heartwarming and charming as that was, apparently we have thoroughly screwed our family. Oh, we drew the dead guy next to Mom. Mom and the eels and the dead guy with the hole in his head. That's great. So, I'm guessing when May put that kid in the hospital, their family had to pay for it. But they still wanted to send her to school. So they took a really bad refinancing deal on the house. Like, they remortgaged the house and lost it. Now, grandfather's built in the clock, and he built it like no clock before. But the old so-and-so built it high and wide that we can't fit it through the door. So when Grandma had been calmed and Grandpa had been embalmed, we discovered the clock was too wide. Goddamn cadaver had gotten jammed. He was stuck inside. That's a real gem. Hey, Kruger, what's up, buddy? Sounds like everything is just super. I'm almost kind of worried at this point about May internalizing this shit and how she's gonna react, because she's not exactly the most mature soul in this whole thing. Yeah, reverse mortgage or something. Yeah. How's it going, Selmers? How's your Halloween? Weird. Went to Harfest. Saw some messed up shit that I think was real. Then had a really bad nightmare. Cool, I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Oh. Yep. Want to hear a new poem? Hell yes, I do. Autumn Winds. Autumn sins. Okay. Autumn times. Autumn crimes. Consider an autumn crime. Robbing a gas station, then blowing it up in November. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Mr. Chazkov. Yes, Alma? You'll break your neck someday. I will make sure to fall right on you. Well, I'm a big enough target. I'm bigger than you are. We should be covered. You too. Leaves, leaves, leaves. Is that a poem? Nope. I like Selmers. This is kind of directly based on the 2008 shenanigans. That makes a lot of sense. Mrs. Varnish the porch yourself. Don't go tracking mud all over it. I mean, it's good to care about things, but this... Okay. Alright, I gotta reacquire my feel for this game. There we go. What's up, Big Copter? How's the 98 Degrees Fan Club doing tonight? I'm just peachy. Just peachy. We discovered that May's family is going to lose their home to the bank. Because, you know, it's the bank. Hey, Library Man, what's up? You just turned... No worries, no worries. So we came downstairs, talked with May's mom. Turns out, they kind of made up. They both apologized for yesterday and the argument they had. And, yeah. Turns out when May put that kid in the hospital a couple of years ago, her family had to pay for it, which put them in debt. But they still wanted to put her through college, so they took out some kind of reverse mortgage or something on their house, and long story short, now the bank owns their house, and they're probably going to lose it. So, hence Mom's elevated stress level. B is also less mad at us because we helped out with the Harfest play, so that's encouraging. Miss May Borowski. Present. Smell the autumn winds. Yeah, hard to miss it. One should not miss such a thing. Talking of, want to see some stars? Of course I do. Are you kidding me? It's one of my favorite parts of the game. Also, I don't know how we're doing this on a cloudy day, but whatever. Yeah, especially given that May then turned around and dropped out. Yes, so she's basically cost her family just an absurd amount of money twice. To no effect whatsoever. So, yeah, if... Honestly, with that in mind, her mom is an absolute saint, keeping it together as well as she is. So, and I guess Dad just doesn't give a fuck. Can we just play a game where we blow up aliens? That's probably going to be our next Monday game, yes. We'll get there, Library Man, don't worry. Also, for those of you just tuning in, I am of a mind to pick up a whole mess of games during the Steam sale. I'm gonna clean up my wish list after years of letting it get cluttered and stagnant. So I'll post the list of stuff I get either tonight or tomorrow night, and you guys can pick through it and let me know what kinds of stuff you want to see in the near future. Don't say shit in this channel, watch your fucking language. Miss Bits and Pieces, did you learn about the incident 2 years ago? No details. We still do not have details on the incident. Just what's been kind of mentioned offhandedly so far. May put a kid in the hospital, so we don't really know anything beyond that. I know how banks do that. We owe them more than the house is worth. Like, how do banks profit on that stuff? Because they get your house... They get the house, and then they also get people making payments on a house that should just be theirs outright. So I've learned a lot about this from owning a home in Los Angeles and having a real estate agent and talking about how this stuff actually works. Banks and private companies make a ton of money in areas like this, getting a hold of people's houses. Either by foreclosing on them, getting them into situations like May's parents are in right now, or just buying them out cheap for cash when they first go on the market. And then the banks or these real estate companies have their own companies or partners that do construction and upgrades, and so they get a bunch of really cheap but really nice looking upgrades done to the house. House flipping, basically. It's institutional house flipping. And then they can sell it for like, I don't know, like a 30 to 50% markup on what it would have normally been listed for. So it's a big factor in why housing prices have gone like so completely out of control in big cities like Los Angeles. It's not just the gentrification happening. Usually prefer games like this to games where you just blow up aliens, but this one's heavy. This one is definitely heavy. I will give you that. It's heavier than I was expecting going into it, but I think we can do this, chat. This is your own fault at this point, I would say. All right. There's the one. Found one. Let's see. Awesome. Big snake. Big snake? Yep. I saw a big snake once at the zoo. In Scouts, we were hiking, and one was sunning itself on a rock. What a treat. I was thinking it's rare to see a snake just randomly relaxing. What's up with this one? Makes you want to spend a night in the woods, eh? Big snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the village. Yeah, it is actually Metal Gear, it turns out. You're more powerful than that. What villages? You know, villages. Okay. And as he wrapped himself around them, the villagers saw they were encircled by the same big snake. And they came together, and together slew the big snake. You learn. Why did Big Snake attack the people? Do you have sympathy for the big snake? Geez, I don't know, but can we just keep saying Big Snake? Big Snake. Big Snake. Big Snake. Oh, these two are so charming. Utterly delightful people. Well, May is when she's not ruining people's lives. Oh. There he is. You could say it surpasses it. Star located, Captain. Let us consult the guide. Oh, you will like this one. Really? Because they are dead. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm into it. Gramercy the Medium. In life he spoke with the dead? Really? Who knows? But when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him. Wait, that's dumb. How so? Wait, what? His own spirit possessed his body. That's like literally the same thing as being alive. I like how we circled around to that answer anyway. No, he was dead, but possessed. By himself. Yes. Oh god, this is dumb. What's the moral of this one? Moral? Yeah, usually star things like this have some sort of moral. Sometimes things are just strange. That's the moral? Yeah. That is our pair for the day. Gee Willikers, Mr. Chazkov. Willikers. Since the constellations actually stick around on subsequent days, I can't imagine there's too many more to find. Maybe only one or two more of these sessions. Wow, that's pretty great. Yes, it was. More in a couple days? Hell yes, dude. Big Snake and Gramercy. Big Snake's a real gem. So how many stars are there? What? I mean, the ones we're looking for. Should be a few left, but who can say? We can only point our telescopes and look. Good point. Well said. Suck it, trash cans. Poorly adjusted young adult coming through. So the this did change, but it was just the Harfest notice going away. So doesn't mean a whole lot. Let's check down here, and then we'll head to the church. Guess we're done with the pierogi stand. Hey, Miss Rosa. Oh, hello, May. Feeling better? As well as to be expected, I suppose. Oh, I really hope the details about the incident aren't Greg route specific. Well, we'll find out. We will find out. That's good. Did you want to talk about your grandfather? Yeah. Possum Springs is built on our backs and the backs before us. Time was they didn't pay the people in real money. Paid in little tokens and bills stamped with the company script. Good at the company store. God damn them. Have we been looking for pentagrams? I mean, I've been going around everywhere and, like, mashing on things. But I don't think we found any pentagrams yet. They kind of, details about the incident kind of put May's fuck-ups in context. Hopefully we'll get something on that. Back in school, they showed us some of those weird quarters and stuff. Your grandfather remembered. His daddy experienced it firsthand. Mine boss came into town, driving a big fancy car. The night I met your grandfather. A real bastard, that boss. God forgive him. Your grandfather runs out of the dance. I think he was a bit drunk, or just stupid in some brave way. He shouts, "The guts of all bosses!" He all of a sudden has a hunting knife from somewhere, and he slashes the boss's tires. Wow. Picks up a rock, put it through the windshield. Then he climbs up. I'm sorry, this part's a bit rude. Holy shit, don't stop. He pees through the windshield hole. This is amazing. Did they catch him? Nah, just me and a few other folks saw it. I trot over to him, we run off down the alley. Past the A-OK drugstore. Big field, big parking lot nowadays. Stars, fat and bright. I guess we were both pretty drunk. One thing led to another. Oh, okay. Wait, when was this? A very long time ago. Was he? So what happened with the car? Got towed away. Police couldn't get no witnesses. Weren't snitches about that kind of thing. Damn right. So like I said, you got troublemaker blood. Jeez, I never knew this. I don't think your daddy even knows. I bet not. You gonna tell him? Nah. Secret keeper like me, huh? I just think it'd be a weird conversation. You may find someday it isn't so strange. I wanted to pass the story along to you. It was one night, one thing he did, and a lifetime of nights and things he did. What you want to do with that is part of your story now. I can't talk much more for today. I'd like to know more about him. This was crazy. I'll see you, May. Sooner or later. Okay. Bye, Miss Rosa. Bye for now, May Borowski. Well. Okay, there's a pentagram. So do we need to like make notes of where these things are? Because there's no like interaction point with this. Hello, fellow childrens. Imagine not hailing Satan in the year of our Lord 2020. Use the touchpad controls. Hey, kind of weird question, but is anyone missing? What? Like, anyone you know who was out last night and didn't come back? I don't think so. What's going on? Nothing. Thought I saw something. Okay, you should tell us if this is something. Just be careful, okay? Keep an eye out. And let me know if you see anything weird, okay? I mean, y'all hang out together constantly. You're safer than anyone else I know. Sorry, cat interfere. Can't hurt to take notes. Okay. Alright, so we know... I think they said there's 3 pentagrams, right? So there's one down here. Behind the trolley. Now, of course, by note taking, I'm fully expecting chat to take notes for me. I was a terrible note taker in school. Oh, damn it, in the wrong way. No, there's not just a pentagram. There's things next to it. Let's see if we can make sense of those things real quick. There doesn't appear to be anything over here. Poke it on the touchpad like Bacon said. There's no touchpad for this. There's a K-E-T. I don't think the P counts. I think that's part of, I think that's just part of the graffiti. Apparently there was one on the cliff where the goths were. Well, we're gonna head back up there right now. So we might be able to get a better look. Or K3T. You have to draw the seals to finish off the bosses. The ketamine, yes, it's ketamine. Reaganomic, how did you do that symbol? Is that like a Unicode thing? Three horizontal bars? Music in here is so nice and peaceful. Ah, you got Wing Compose. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right, all equals. That's neat. I was always utterly fascinated by the character map in Windows. I never knew how to use it, though. Hey, church mom. Hey, heathen daughter. Oh, I'll make it in here someday. But come on, seriously, no one likes getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too, mostly. But he attends, and that's important. And he knows it means a lot to me. Alright, well, guilt thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. Not what faith is like, hun. There's more grace than condemnation. Kinda, whatever. Alright, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Use Babel map instead of the Windows character map. It's much nicer. I should probably learn how to do that just so I can do all the vowels with unusual symbols. Fortunately, Windows corrected me when I put in the stream title tonight, so I didn't have to worry about it. But I really should learn to do that manually, I guess. Making art out of weird Unicode characters owns actually. Yeah, hell yes it does. ASCII art's fantastic. I'm glad it's not a lost art. I don't feel right about it. I know, but sometimes the right thing doesn't feel right. I just think it's just wrong to take something when folks don't want you to take it. Well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least. That's because you're a good person. This is an interesting conversation. You actually install Wind Compose for the weird vowels? Hey. Hey again. Hey. So I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza. And I was afraid someone would slice me. Jeez. Yep. This just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it from out by the highway now. Tragic. I had a dream I was a goose flying south. And I had to keep up with the other gooses, or I'd get lost. That's sad. It's weren't a good dream. What are y'all talking about? Big meeting coming up. City Council. Yep. About Bruce here. Wow, that's intense. We'd appreciate your prayers. This is precisely the kind of time where God shows up. Hope so. Me too. I had a dream I was an infinite pizza with a tomato gun. Yeah. Tweren't a good dream. It simply twasn't. Alright, I'm not seeing a pentagram here. Unless this weird anarchy symbol counts. I saved a link to the Win 10 Win Compose. Thanks for the name drop. Wet dream. I had a dream once where my foot felt. Wow, interesting. I've had some incredibly bizarre dreams. Just fantastically weird. It's honestly like I dream very rarely these days, or either that or I just don't remember them. But man, I used to have the most intense, detailed, and flabbergasting dreams when I was younger. And I genuinely miss them. They said there was one here. And I'm really just not seeing it. That's just the water tower. That's Bruce's place. Maybe it'll make more... Because there's supposed to be 3 of them, right? One here, and then we found one in the tunnel. Maybe it'll make a bit more sense if we find the 3rd. Such a weird statue. I love jumping on people's cars. Real quick. What kind of church is this? Because all I'm seeing is an 8-pointed star everywhere. There's no actual pentagram of the cliff nor at the church. Yeah, I'm kind of over that now. I'm wondering myself what kind of... Because this is otherwise a fairly grounded game. Church of the Coalescence. Unitarian. Cat Church. Could be Cat Church. Did you go to Harfest? Yeah, ended up in a play because my friend B screwed it up. Cool, I ate pizza and watched Blood Gorgon. Blood Gorgon? Italian movie from like 1980. Lots of blood, but it's like theatrical and stuff. Girls' boarding school. Bunch of ghosts kidnapping them. Taking them to the Blood Gorgon. Yep. Is something wrong? Nah, I think I saw a ghost or something last night. I'm not sure. That sounds kind of awesome. It was like the opposite of awesome. Oh, sorry. They never mentioned anything specific enough to pin down actual denomination. I just wonder if it makes a difference. It does. It feels like if it was supposed to be a Christian church, then it would be rather obviously a Christian church. So I'm wondering if that's relevant. Unitarians never mentioned anything specific enough to pin down denomination either. Good luck with your ghost problem. Thanks. Oh wait, I can still talk to you. I guess now we can pay a bit more attention to all the graffiti. They do have saints. Well, if it's relevant, I'm sure it'll come up. Let's see how rat babies are doing. Saint Catherine, Lord of Piss. It's not specified if they're saints, if it's their saints and how seriously they're taken. Hello, rats. Hello, rat friendos. Oh, what's up? Plastic flowers are like super depressing for some reason. Dead flowers are less depressing than plastic ones. I kind of feel the same. Unless there's a particular, like, celebratory context to plastic flowers, I find them kind of sad. Don't tell me anything. It's okay. If it is relevant, we'll find out when it becomes relevant. None of the pentagram... Oh, about the pentagrams. None of the pentagrams are available to you right now. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna keep an eye out for pentagram-ish things, so... We need a catechism telling us what they believe. God, that was terrible. Oh, man. Tonight's crazy. Now it's worst elephant being used... now it's Manic being useful and worst elephant with the puns. Pentagramoids. Ah, I knew something was up here. I had a feeling. I had a sense. I used to sometimes see other people up here. Is this not a thing anymore? Am I just old and out of touch? Whatever, it's awesome. I'll put up a tent and camp out here. Would definitely roll off and die. I'm sorry, Manic. I misspoke. It won't happen again. I didn't really mean it. It just sounded right. Because nobody's feeling I'm top of their game tonight. So today's my last day. Oh dear, we're gonna miss you. It happened so fast. Let us know how it is. I will, I'll come visit. Can't leave you two to fend for yourselves. Oh dear, what are we gonna do without you? Y'all wanna go see a movie or something? Yeah, let me get settled in. And we can go on an outing. You'll see me whenever you go for groceries. That's true. I ain't going far. Not far at all. Alright, well this person managed to break away from their shitty job they hated. Hopefully they didn't just end up at another shitty job they hate. Let's go see what's up with B. See how she's feeling. Stop kidding about my perp, so y'all have to mew without me. Whoa, whoa. Tense. Hey, B. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. It's fine, it was fun. My night got, like, really weird and bad after. How so? Tell you later, I guess. Still, like, putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice day? Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. Feels more like the world plays by his rules. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. Still. Whoa. Alright, so I guess there's no hangout choices tonight. We're just gonna go do band practice, and I guess I'm gonna have to fake my way through another song. War is some bullshit. Yes, it is. You hear me, statue? I guess you're drafted. Ugh. You died before you got to enjoy the statue they made of you. It's garbage. Oh, there's more. They can't make me go to war. I'll go underground. I'll join some sort of group that's against war and stuff. We'll blow up war stuff and sabotage other war stuff. This is, yeah, a powerful plan we've got here. Very compelling. I'll live in the shadows for decades. No address. Always on the run. Living in a trailer in the desert. That'll be awesome. Boo. It is garbage. You up for band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird night. How so? I'll tell you about it later. Okay, so we're kind of indicating that we're going to talk about that. We're going to face this at band practice, I guess, with everybody. The war is bullshit stuff actually reminded me. I made it to Captain America: The Winter Soldier in my viewing of the Marvel movies. I really liked it. It was really fun. Yeah, we're gonna tell. It makes sense. We're gonna tell the story once. It still kind of blows my mind how boring Captain America: The First Avenger was. Like, I think that's definitely the worst of the Marvel movies I've seen so far. Because it's just like... They had all the pieces for a good movie and then just focused on every single one of the wrong things. And just made it super boring. But, like, The Winter Soldier did not have that problem. The Winter Soldier was super cool all the way through. And you know what was really interesting about The Winter Soldier? The thing that really struck me is that of all the characters they had in it, they used Black Widow as the comic relief. And I thought that was a really interesting choice. That worked really, really well. Main thing you remember about Winter Soldier is the title character doesn't actually have much to do with it. Yeah, he just kind of shows up. I mean, I don't think he's in it at all for the first, like, half of the movie. And then he shows up for a few fights, and then there's the big fight at the end. Yeah, there's the big conspiracy and also the Winter Soldier, and he doesn't do much. Yeah, because he's just... I think the problem they had is that the conspiracy was so big and so far-reaching and so many people were wrapped up in it. The fact that the Winter Soldier was, like, a component of it really kind of minimized him. I mean, I still thought it was good. It's just, it's funny because when I saw Civil War, I saw Civil War without seeing either of the Captain America movies before. So I was like, oh shit, they must have done a lot with this Bucky dude in the previous movies. It turns out, no, not really. He gets introduced in the first Avenger, and then Steve punches him a bunch in Winter Soldier, and that's basically it. Winter Soldier also had the side effect of making Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. way better. Is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. worth watching? Is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. good? I've heard so many mixed things about it. Hi, I'm background for the actual protagonist. Yes? Okay. I don't think that's gonna be something that I mix in with my rewatch of the Marvel movies, but when I'm done watching all of these movies, I guess if I still want some more Marvel stuff, maybe I'll watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. There's actually, like, literally across the street from my place, there is a shuttered pizza place. And I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad that I never got to know it. Because it looks like one of those great, like, hole-in-the-wall mom-and-pop places where you can get some really damn good pizza. But it did get shut down, and I don't know exactly why. I have no idea why, so it might have not been a good mom-and-pop place. So, RPG Spaz, hello, welcome to the stream. Guess what? It's wet again. And I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are we still standing out here? Someone has to. You might have been the one customer they needed to stay, but maybe that was it, and I just showed up too late. Wait, it's not this way. It's this way. I missed my calling. Today's moment of zen. Why are we out here? Because it must be done. I'm cold and wet, but thou must. There's graffiti right in front of me that says, "Don't fall." What's the news? Dumb girl slips off ledge, dies on street below. Area cranky man haunted by screaming poltergeist. Soggy corpse hardly recognizable, identified by teeth. Area man dies of heart attack from being scared by hootin' and hollerin' phantom. Evidence shows girl was pushed. Right, alright. Joke's on you, asshole. I don't take fall damage! Small town friendliness is not real. We do need to go pretty far up to talk to that dude. It is true. I guess we're never going back to the click-clack ever again. Hi, person. May always lands on her feet. Hey, dude. Hey, you. Oh my god, Manic, don't do this to me. Working here now? Yep. Sucks. But it pays. Question, how do they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. What do you do here? Grillman and janitor. I cook and mop. At the same time? Yes. There you know. Okay, that was the end of that conversation. That's as far as we go. Does the busker not show up yet? I keep expecting him to show up and he doesn't. I have seen hide nor hair of a busker, so I guess that's a no. Hey, what's up, kid? You smell weird. Why is my aunt's car here? That's your aunt? Yeah. Oh, weird. That makes you half cop? You'll never have catch me half coppa. I don't know what they're doing up there. Huh. You go to Harvest? Nah, over it. Cool, I had kind of a weird time. Weird bad time, actually. It's a guaranteed weird bad time. Yeah. Are those people from yesterday still here? Dunno. We're not, like, good friends or anything. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I thought you'd know. I was wondering if they ever met Casey. Out there somewhere. I can ask. I used to ask. I just hate thinking about him out there all by himself. Aw, Casey's tough. He'll be fine. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Yeah, I guess. Oh, see you at band practice. Real talk. Do you actually like watching us play? Yeah. I mean, you're not good, but yeah. Not my style. What is your style? Black metal, thrash crossover, hip-hop? I like Witch Dagger. They're kind of metal. Oh, yeah, like that Doom shit, right? Da-da-da-da! Totally. What? You know, one time a guy followed me home. Like, a guy from the tracks. What'd you do? It was like some night back in the summer, and out of the corner of my eye, I could kind of see this dude take this turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back. But, like, I didn't want to look right at him. I took a detour through the woods and sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but, like, I could see him standing just off the road, waiting for me to come down. Holy shit. What'd you do? After it got dark, I climbed down and got up the hill real quick. Ah! Yeah, it was a weird bad time. I'm so upset right now. I know, right? See ya! I wonder if that's the dude that's abducting people. Shia LaBeouf cameo. Sounds like a tailbite copper. What were you doing out here last night? I'm going to cooperate with Aunt Mall Cop. I saw someone kidnap someone, like a kid. Tell me what you saw again? Someone in a big old coat with someone over their back. Uh-huh. And you chased them down here? Yeah, and I got to the fence and they were up in the woods. Alright, thank you, May. I knew you were just gonna brush this off. May, there's been no missing person reports. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing from something like Harfest. Hell, I got 6 calls about kids out too late. There would be a report. I'm reporting! This right here! This is a report! May, there's no break in the fence. So? So unless someone could jump this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reported as missing... Any theories, May? They could have gone around the fence. I don't know, May. This fence goes out along the parking lots, almost to the tracks. For you to be right behind them, and then to be miraculously on the other side of the fence? I was running around half the night, getting after teenage bullshit, and people scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes a girl who saw the ghost. Well, I have bad news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry, we're talking about a ghost now? It must have gone through the fence. Really, May? No, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Will you at least check the woods? May, me and Dan McConnell were up there this morning because of what you said last night. From the fence up to the old mine. We found a couple teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some weird-looking deer, and one deer hunter out too early. Can't be it. That is it. The cop always dies. Got stopped by a cop while you were taking a walk last night. It was kind of unnerving. Someone told you were hitchhiking down the road for some reason. Walking down a dark, deserted road and a car pulls up right next to you with the lights on so you can't see them. Someone you can't see walking towards you. Jesus Christ. I hate that cops feel entitled to do bullshit like that. That's so messed up. Like, at the very least, just operate like a human being. You know, pretend, like, at least pretend you're on the level. Got tailed by one driving home from the store the other night. Got pulled over for walking last year, threatened with a ticket for being on the wrong shoulder. Jeez. I must be sufficiently white for this shit. Like, the last interaction I had with a cop was like, Jesus Christ, like 3 or 4 years ago, and I had picked my mom up from the airport, and it was like dusk. It was like early evening, and I should have had my headlights on, but I didn't. And I was driving her home, and a cop car pulled up next to me and was like honking at me, and I didn't follow. And eventually, they got on their loudspeaker and like, turn the lights on. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And my mom said the only reason they didn't pull me over was because they had somebody in the back. So. Still disappointed Aunt Molly isn't a pig person. Might have been too on the nose, though. Part of this, you got a random number plate with CBD as the last 3 digits. At least in Oregon, apparently it's a Class D traffic violation to be on the right-hand shoulder. And really? Sup, dude? Ugh. Long night. Weird night. What's up? I'll tell you band practice. Cool. What you up to? We gonna head out to band practice? Yeah, let's do this. Last interaction you had with a cop was, hey, I'd like to get a car wash. Sure, sign here. Cool, is that all? Yep, thanks. Back to watch this fiasco again, huh? Yep. Your only fan, Germ. I'm just here to be entertained. I'm a gentleman of leisure. Nice. Nice. Did they not know to just flash their brights at you? Isn't that the universal way to tell you your lights are on? I don't know. They were next to me, so maybe they thought I wouldn't. To be fair, I'm not sure I would have gotten that either. So I was very distracted by seeing my mom for the first time in a couple of years. So ready to play? Yeah. Go convince Greg. He's all slow today. Can do. 3 out of 5 times I flash my brights at people with their lights off or just their running lights on. They flip you off instead. Hey, Angus. Hey, May. What's up? Nothing. Having a very boring week. Jeez, I'm envious. How about that demon tower? Yeah. What do you think? I like all the skeletons. Yeah, it's got good skeletons. Can't go wrong with skeletons. They're good. Skeletons are good. I like it. Got pulled over again while waiting on the correct shoulder. No ticket this time. Just wanted to make sure I was okay or some BS. Been a little in and out of chat, but the last night when we ended, it seemed like May maybe got super bad. Not good. Has anything happened with that since then? Yeah, we made up with B. Because we helped out with the Harfest play. We made up with Mom this morning because we talked about some shit. And yeah, things are bad with the family, but I think May is starting to understand that. She's still working through what she saw after Harfest, though, and it's not like anybody really believes her. So I think that's the big thing weighing her down right now. Flashing brights are also means arbitrary nonsense, especially with how some cars have auto scanning headlights that aim up and down. Where this one Force driver was having a seizure was just the car's programming. It's new. Hey, dude. You okay? You look tired. She went off with that guy in the car? Went off with the guy in the car. Why is this not ringing a bell? I don't remember May being in a car with anybody except B, right? Oh, went off after the guy. She chased that dude to the edge to. Oh, she had a blackout? This is weirdly not ringing a bell. Are you talking about after Harfest? Your controller vibrated like crazy. What was that? I think that was something like. Yeah, the VOD's on YouTube. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's also on Twitch if you want to try looking it up. Yeah, you can check the VOD. I think, okay, I do remember the controller going off. I think that was some just kind of like ominous cosmic horror thing. I think that was more the impression of something bad rather than something bad actually happening. I don't remember anything untoward happening at all. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, the whole Harfest sequence was pretty weird altogether. Like, both the chase and the dream sequence after that, so. I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door. It was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs that goes out on the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the lobby up to the roof and pee off the side of the building. Yeah, maybe not. But what's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. There, radio. Maybe this means I can use the stairwell in their building to go up to the roof and get to roofs I haven't been to yet. Yeah, let's do this shit. Pumpkinhead guy. Oh my god, seriously? Pumpkinhead guy! Pumpkinhead guy! Like, I know what I need to be doing, but my fingers won't do it. Just starting the band Megadeth! I'm gonna try using the fighting game Perch. Oh, that's sweet. Oh god, fuck, Jesus! I was looking at the faces! This isn't even fair! my god. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Wow, May, that was pretty bad is what it was. I literally do not know this song. So fast. Just push a button. I am so tired. Strain my vocal cords yelling. Awesome. I'm gonna sound so husky. Soft voice. Harmony annihilated. And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not. And this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid, and also I think was in my head after while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something because this is scary. Well, that's not what I was expecting here tonight. Are you okay, dude? No. I'm kind of freaked out. Probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Okay, fine, I'll go figure this out myself. Oh, dude, don't be like that. You got us. Oh, dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's, like, some ghosty stuff happening around here. Like, from a source we can trust. Such as... Does the newspaper have, like, a ghost section? Scanned through the VOD, didn't see anything like library described. Okay, it might have been it might have been like a part of the dream sequence or something. Might have conflated a couple like weird sequences from this. I can totally understand that, so it's not a big deal. What was that dumb question? You know, we could go check the library for books about it. No, they have a local paper on file. Going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts, we'll find it there probably. Oh, wow, I didn't know they had that. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh. Ow. Rich dude, if you're paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Never mind, let's go. Can you regroup after? Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Do you not remember the controller shaking like crazy, or at least you took a ride home and something bad happened? I do remember the controller shaking. I don't think that was connected. I think that was a sound she heard. I don't think that was connected to any kind of like physical event. I don't think it was connected to any actual event. Yeah, and I don't remember her getting any rides home from anyone other than B or her Aunt Molly. Ooh, ghosties. That's the spirit. The library. What are we talking about? It's okay. Library man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's interesting that the memory is so vivid. Like, I'm probably gonna go back and look at the VOD now and try to piece this together. It's an interesting mystery. Yeah, we got a ghost story right here in chat. The stream is haunted. And library man's the one who witnessed it. Yeah, she definitely didn't have a traumatic event. No, that would have definitely stuck with all of us. Yeah. Look, jobs. Weird. Like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. I remember pretty much every scene in the game, but the order is all wrong. Jobs are more scary than ghosts. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. Mural is really affecting you. I forgot that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Alright, well, we got something. Pumpkinhead guy. Manic as a ghost. Sometimes I still hear his voice. Hey. Closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. Slow night? Yep. Spooky here, all alone? I'd be spooked. Nah. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. So I used to work at my campus library when I went to Chapel Hill. And the main library on campus is this huge brutalist monstrosity. It's like seven stories tall. Had this weird thing going on with the windows. Every single window in the building actually looked back in on the building itself in some way. Even the windows that were pointed out away from the building had like extensions of the building sticking out like alongside them, or had like decorative brick something over part of them. It was very weird. It's like you could not escape gazing at the library itself. I had an idea for a horror story, that the library was actually a living entity that would eat people by changing people's perceptions of it for only one person. So they'd walk into like one of the study rooms and the door would close behind them, and then like that study room would cease to exist for anyone else and they'd be psychically consumed. Also, it was right in the middle of the campus, and the campus had all kinds of maintenance tunnels running underneath it, and there was like a huge snarl of tunnels under the library. And my supervisor took me down there once, because that's where the intercom was for the whole building. You had to go down into the basement tunnels to make the announcement that the library was closing in like an hour or whatever. And it was crazy because there were basically like no doors anywhere. So you would just go down there, you come out of the elevator and you look either way, and it just stretched off like into the horizon. And the table with the intercom was just like right there in the tunnel. You mean like SCP-3008? I'm sure there's an SCP for everything now. Do not store books in direct sunlight. Take it to the extreme. Yeah, basically. Don't stare too long at the library, lest the library stare back. Yeah, at least it had windows. True. Oldest house? I don't think I've heard of that, Kruger. Love the catacombs. They do eat people every day. Wish you could go to the college where every building was a brutalist library. There was a crazy mix of architecture on the Chapel Hill campus. Like there was plenty of classical, like the big steps and columns. There were a bunch of brutalist buildings. We had like a Roman amphitheater. There was a castle in the woods. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. And then like the hospital and a few of its satellite buildings were in much more modern style and everything else. So. You should submit pictures of Liminal Spaces Bot. I love Liminal Spaces Bot, dude. I've been obsessed with Liminal Spaces Bot ever since I found him a couple weeks ago. Oh, it's from Control. Okay. Night in the Castle in the Woods. Wishing to go to a college is a prerequisite for your wish of all brutalist campus. You're a librarian, or you work in a public library system. What's your library like, library man? I can't believe I never put it together. I am the worst detective ever. Wow, library man, you work in a library? You fucking suck, dude. My old college had an abandoned insane asylum. They partly converted to museum, so that was fun. Did I ever tell you about my high school? Like my residential high school? Vu is logging on to Twitch just to provide commentary. I'm sure it's come up once before, and I'm just... That's how bad I am. I couldn't even suss out something that had been told to me directly before. I know, Manic. I know. Dark Souls Toilet is also amazing. So no, if you hadn't heard, so my junior and senior years of high school, I went to public magnet high school that was part of the University of North Carolina system. And what they had ended up doing is they built the school out of an old decommissioned hospital. like a turn of the century hospital. I'm not talking about turn of the 21st century. So like it was like this big U-shaped building around the surgical theater. It had one of those old school surgical theaters that had like the massive glass ceilings so that they could use natural light to do surgery by, and they converted that into the art studio. The ICU was turned into a dormitory. My girlfriend at the time was roomed in that one, and they had like the extra wide doors for wheeling gurneys in and out of. I think admin stayed as admin. The utilities building couldn't be used anymore because it was collapsing, and I think they had security people specifically to keep kids out of the crumbling generator building. My favorite part, easily my favorite part, was that the morgue was also dormitory space. They would flip genders every couple of years, but when I was there, the morgue was a female dormitory, and some of my friends were roomed there, and they were like, "Yeah, this fucking sucks." Some of my friends actually had to sleep underground with like the barred windows like up at ground level in a morgue from like 100 years ago. So yeah, I feel like I should share more about your life since you share stuff. It turned out, I didn't plan it like this, but it turned out after 30, nearly 40 years of life, I've actually done some pretty neat stuff, and I've seen some pretty neat stuff. And I got no reason not to talk about it, especially when people are coming out to watch me play video games and converse. I won't sleep in an ICU until I pass out. Check you the hell out? Yeah, dude. They were nonplussed about it. They were unthrilled, to say the least. The neat stuff doer has arrived. The interesting person has logged in. I mean, I went to a residential magnet school for high school. I backpacked through Spain after college. I taught English in Japan for 3 years. While I was in Japan, I traveled to a bunch of other countries like China and Singapore and Bali. Yeah, I've been all over. I've seen a bunch of stuff. I've done a lot of stuff. Sounds cool to you, although I guess the novelty would wear thin. It was a neat school. I mean, I can say that because I got to live in like the new dormitories. I got to live in one of the buildings that they built specifically to be dormitories that wasn't part of the original hospital. So I can say, yeah, it was a pretty cool place to go to school because I didn't have to sleep in the fucking morgue. So I imagine it was notably less cool for the kids that had to do that, but it was also a major formative experience for me because I was a huge uncomfortable introvert for like my entire schooling because I got into video games early on at a time when none of the other kids in school were really into video games, and I got ridiculed for that, which made it very hard for me to share things with other kids. So I mostly clammed up for all of my grade school until I got to go to this residential school that happened to be full of other kids like me, and it set me on the path to opening up a lot more. So I'd say that was a pretty important turning point in my life. Because it definitely colored how my college went, and it gave me just enough confidence, just enough self-confidence to buy a plane ticket to Spain after I graduated. And that, as you might imagine, was a major formative experience. Because if I hadn't done that, I don't think I would have gone with my buddy to live in Japan. If I hadn't gone with my buddy to live in Japan, I wouldn't have met my wife. I wouldn't have had any reason to move to Los Angeles. So yeah. One thing I'm very thankful for, like anybody else, I have regrets. I don't like having regrets. I've never been a person that's tried to focus on regrets. But one thing that helps me temper them is realizing that, like, I've really enjoyed and I've really appreciated a lot of the things that have happened in my life, and I really like where I am now. And so if I went back and changed any of the things that I regretted, A, I would miss out on a bunch of the cool stuff that I got to do, and B, I wouldn't be here doing this with you right now. And I honestly wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. So lucky to be around a bunch of Library Woman, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Deductive reasoning on. Do you work in a library as well? It was so lucky to be around a bunch of other turbo nerds growing up. Yeah. That was hugely important for me. I would have been like, I felt pretty isolated anyway in grade school. I would have been so much more worse off. Thank you, Manic. Thank you for that. Was you accepted instead of residential school, grad school, late bloomer, I guess? Yeah. So now you compensate as a video game streaming star, and I mean compensate in the best way possible. No, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Didn't Library Man say his library woman worked in an academic library when he was in a public one? Yes. Yes, he did, actually. I do know Library Man. I can tell you so. Oh, is it story time? Oh my god, I love story time. No. Really, Library Man. This is perfect. We're in a library in the game. We're talking about libraries in real life, and we have two, not one, but two authentic library persons in chat. It's the total package, everybody. Yes, spill the beans. Regale us with tales of our dear library man. All of the beans. Library Science owns, actually. I've only encountered it tangentially, like through like my supervisor when I worked at the university library was a library sciences major. But it did sound genuinely interesting. Yeah, we're way through the looking glass at this point. It's almost too meta for me to handle, but I'll try to kind of keep it together here, so. Oh, Manic, if only you weren't illiterate. He is not actually Library Man, a dude named Chad originated Library Man. That's like poetry. I love that. Which is much more interesting than you are. Well, you see, the advantage of that being around a person who's much more interesting than you is that they can turn around and make you sound more interesting. If they choose to. Oh, you also lived in Spain. Oh shit, where? España. Approaching the sixth wall, prepare for breach. Looks like someone left something on. Oh. I got so excited by everything happening in chat that now I can't read either. Looks like someone left something open on this one. Man, Manic, how do you do it? It's hard being literate. It's resume. Bob Targ, born 1967. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50 is not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. Should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general. You gonna join my young socialist chatterbox group? Say yes, say yes, say yes! Ah, no. Well, I'm saying yes. Hook me up with that shit. Holy crap. What? It's Charity Barrett. This is... okay. I mean, I guess it fits with names like Snack Falcon and Food Donkey. What's Charity Barrett? It's him. How do you not know Charity Barrett? I assume this is something from school. The school being 5 freaking years old. Alright. So this was the thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Bearity. It does look really hateable. It was like... Oh God, you were under some curse where a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about, like, sharing and not littering and paying taxes. Well, that's an important, skill. I was 5! I'm 20 now and I still haven't paid taxes. Charity Bearity goes to a state infrastructure budgeting meeting. Oh, I forgot the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Bearity. Oh no, austerity. God, what's that? Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed. Oh wow, you still can't, like, go to Saltstown? You're welcome to try. Jeez, they sure made a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Bearity Danger Everywhereity. That's vague and disconcerting. Oh, the hilarity. Could have just kept updating that one book. Alright, well, I guess this was the 2nd floor and it wasn't very exciting. Why would you just leave your resume up on the computer? I mean, I don't think you can really list computer skills if you do shit like that. Oh wow, it's dusty up here. We met Charity Bearity. How is that not exciting? It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here? Yep. Ghost or something. Whatever he was, he walked through a chain link fence or flew over it or something while carrying something. Oh, right. Well, that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy because he took someone and he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through, and that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay. It was fine. Like, you gotta get your resume in front of as many eyes as you can. Just go around town leaving your resume on random computers. He was working on his resume and he was taken too. I just wanted to see if there's anything else down here. It's like the 4th floor of the building in Parks and Rec. Alright, there she is. Cool. So, I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Aww. I think the reason I like this game so much is I feel like a lot of the dialogue could just be my commentary filling in for the characters before it gets thrown up on screen. Like, reading through these dialogue boxes comes super natural. Like, extremely naturally. And then there's moments like this. Ugh. No, we friends, Beatrice. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumb ass is in charge. Used to leave secret messages on the open ancient library PCs at college. I hope someone thought they were haunted. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. Ow! Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghosts. Sure. Funny part is the thing where I say a thing and then it comes up on the screen when a character says it. I got that both from Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy V. Alright, tragedy at Stafford Mine. Explosion occurred at 6:20 a.m. at Stafford Mine. All work has ceased. 3 men have been pulled out alive, along with 20 dead. Explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine. 1 group of men were able to escape before the elevator's ribs snapped and the next group of men plummeted to their death. Jesus Christ. Okay. Possum Massacre. Severe violence broke out at the Stafford mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown and the National Guard and strike breakers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed 9 miners are dead with a dozen more injured. A young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle, who was on strike below when the shooting broke out. Jesus Christ, okay. That's messed up. New old store in town side of the old Pickaxe hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from this new addition. Roy Burge. I forget if you need to click or interact with anything here. Apparently I can't interact with things. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. No ghost to be found here. The way you say ghost, it sounds like you don't believe me. So I guess we're just clicking on things that could suggest ghosting. Last trolley will make its run September 4th. Bernie Goss, the longest employee with 25 years as an operator, pick up passengers. Congressman Archibald Reed. Twin Club will meet at Stags on Wednesday night. Strange but true, a tale of teeth. Ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County history and culture, published weekly. Bad bosses figure heavily in Possum Springs history, and the morbid tale of crime and secret society is no exception. Story goes in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur and punched the miners' leader, Darnell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darney's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down, while the others removed all of his teeth with pliers. The teeth were passed out to the miners. A secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interest. This is Grandpa's tooth from the safe. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. The symbols were used around the local coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. And when he died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies before going out for retribution. All would gather around, place their teeth in the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, the tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. And after the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true. Now I want to know if you skipped the story that was on screen when you first started on purpose. I just wanted to look around. Oh wow, this is gnarly and awesome. Oh my god. Can I click on it again? No, you only get it once. Alright, so the one that we started on was Tragedy at Stafford Mine. This one? No ghost. No ghost here. Deep Hollow County mourns final group of bodies from the explosion. No ghost here. Alright, so this is probably a ghostly rumor, so we'll come back to this one. Sound off opinion line. We'd like to remind the men of town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. Hey, parents, please be sure daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. Scandalous. Tormenting me intentionally. I want to see all the stories. I want to look at all of them. And I don't want to click on the relevant ones until we need to. There's another one just above where you are now. Look, I have to know about this whole, like, ankle revealing skirt scandal first. This is important. Spectral Happenings headline. What was that? Alright, fine, Jesus! More and more teenage girls coming out of town Saturday night unchaperoned. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suits. Alright, so ghostly rumors, doo-doo-doo. Spectral Happenings at Possum Jump. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Strike. Local ghost Little Joe at it again. Stanley T. Possum statue. Pie piracy. Holy shit. Possum Progress Springs and Possum Spring. Jesus Christ. Another sighting of the albino groundhog from a very reliable source. Oh my god, library man. Underground gases affects many. Okay. Okay. Strike lumbers on. Alright. So let's start with Spectral Happenings, since y'all were losing your minds over this. Two local sweethearts were started this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 p.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up from the State Forest Hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Go back to the one about the strike in the upper left. Okay. It's like Possum Jump. Let me read it. Possum Jump. Okay, yeah, it's back up in the state part, right? Yeah. There's a comic published in the early 1900s called The Outbursts of Everett. Oh, I know that one. In the first panel, Everett True would suffer some minor annoyance. The second panel, he'd beat out the perpetrator while screaming at them. And one comic thing that sets him off as a man looking at a woman's ankles. Old Everett was ahead of his time in a lot of ways. Some of those comics are still relevant now, honestly. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out, though. Go nuts. That's actually probably only a mile or so from Miss Miranda's house. Back up in the hills. All kinds of stuff up there. Well, I'll try to avoid any basements or corpse husbands. Co-signed. Alright, this one? Ah! Miners gathered in the home of Arthur Borowski to continue the memorial of their friends also began recounting all the promises the boss had reneged on their past year, including basic safety measures to avoid another explosion. A group of 20 miners entered the mine to begin the strike, and 30 more joined them before morning. All work had been stopped. Wives and children began to bring food and water for the men. So yeah, this is May's grandfather. Good call there, Nemrin. Alright, let's read about Little Joe. As school children quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. That was a big-ass graveyard up there past the church. Library Woman and I are having a fucking nerdy discussion right now about microfiche, right? This is the best representation of the format in any game we have seen. My mom would take me to the library when I was a kid. I've always loved the library. But I remember she would look up stuff on microfiche, and I don't remember what it was or why. It might have been genealogy stuff. Because my parents were always very keen on genealogy. But I remember it being very cool. And I always love microfiche scenes in movies. I honestly don't know if any of the libraries in my city have microfiche machines. I think only the main library would, but I have no idea where they would be. I said that neither of us are uber gamers, so still I suspect this is the best yet. We're stupid psyched about this right now, no joke. But you're the best kind of nerds. The erudite nerds. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area. So be warned, thrill seekers, you may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. I was forced to use microfiche in high school and college. Happy you got the experience. Criminally underrepresented the video games. I'm trying to think of another game that had them. Maybe I want to say one of the No One Lives Forever games might have had a microfiche section. I don't even know if it was interactive though. Oh look, scooch so I can see. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. It's like they saw him in the old section. Oh cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. Samuel Coulson has purchased 10 acres of land on the outskirts of Possum Springs. Let's see. Progress. Albino groundhog. Gases. This is kind of weird. Last event persuade residents to request help from officials to see if this is related to St. Leuven's lantern, a phenomenon which exposure to specific underground gases leads certain victims to experience walking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and the sense of unseen presences. Preliminary tests indicate the gas is present in the homes of mining officials, and mining officials are moving the residents until more tests can be completed. That's right, Stories Untold does have something similar. Right, is it the third segment at the Arctic Station? Ghostly rumors haunt New Historical Society. Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schreegeist House into its new headquarters and education center is a snag. Custodial head Ned Jusom has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours during my work, and I'd hear someone walking around trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling, but there was never nobody there, said Newsom. Trying to get this map room operational for the children, all the while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see God knows what. They marked out God. Stories Untold is really good. The individual segments are good. I'm not a huge fan of the wraparound story. But still, like, I'd say like a good 80% of that game is solid. I would definitely recommend it. Mr. Newsom had previously requested work only daylight hours when the other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits area anymore. I don't go up past the second floor and then only to go to the office. I know the others laugh, say I'm seeing Little Joe or something. They can all go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, was a local ghost story popular some years ago. Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Newsom's claims at this time. Hey, ghost spotted. Historical Society. History that won't stay history. In History Place. History Place? Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, I mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. Love the first segment, like some of the others. Not a fan of the one where you're transmitting signals. Not a fan of the frame story either. Yeah, the first segment is definitely the best. They definitely led with the strongest one. The second one where you're trying to like crack into that thing. Wait, does it have 3 segments or 4? It has 4. So I think it's the third segment that you're trying to crack into something. The second segment is like following instructions for booting something up or something. And then the fourth sequence is the listening station, right? No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Well, still worth checking out. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie? Also, is that it? I guess that's it. Listening station is awkward. It took me a while to get a grip on what I was supposed to do there, and even once I had a grip, it was kind of hard to enter the right information. I like where that one goes, though. Listening station is a bit awkward, but it leads to what I thought was a really cool sequence. 3 clues. We got 3 leads. You're a regular detective. May Borowski, a detective of ghosts. All right, let's go. So we got some leads. Text adventure, aliens, cracking, number station, hospital wraparound. Oh, is that how it goes? Oh, okay. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars. I didn't choose to be born in this society. Okay, well, I have, a job, so I can't drive you around to all of these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey, nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves? Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Sorry, I have weird congestion right now. Ahem. What is... that Miss Quelcy? Oh wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She's always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all. She made it work. She's like some sort of art teacher's survivalist. May just pulled the I exist without my consent. Yeah. Give her a couple years and the wrong kind of internet access and she'll become a freeman on the land. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. They'd be saving that string to repair those bridges in Assaultstown. There you go. Thank you all for coming to this second meeting. The Possum Springs Poetry Society. You want to stick around for this? Yeah. Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Forrester. Oh my god, it's the fishing guy from the tunnel. Holy shit. Subset and Cap alternate reality May, the secret end boss. Yeah, we are not turning down any poetry here. Selma Ann Forrester. I will start off with one of my own. They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, May, they literally pay her in string. I was just joking. Right. A lot of poets in this town, a suspicious number, almost. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student. The subject of my stories. I tell friends back home. When they ask about life, out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you. Brian. Thanks, everyone. Where are they hiding? Why are they keeping all those extra feet? Poor Miss Quelcy. At least she's blowing off some steam. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short, though. 2 poems. Take it away. Hi, folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel Eels rule! Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, born in muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. I guess one poem, the next one is shorter. Eels, May. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel Frogs rule? Tunnel frog swims in the dark, must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know, amphibie? Off-brand Battletoad. That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. He definitely talks to the actual fish. What sport is played by tunnel frogs? I don't know, Manic. What sport is played by tunnel frog? Oh my god. I don't know what I expected. Most definitely. Finally, a poem by Salma Ann Forrester. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. Critical psychic damage. She writes these really funny, dorky short poems. I went for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. It's not wrong. Alright, Lodro High. Just because it's you. What sport is played by tunnel frogs? Croquet. No reception here. I wave my black phone. In the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone app sold, made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs become rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access. Access to politicians, waiting for us to die, lead in our water, alcohol, and painkillers. Replace my job with an app. Replace my dreams of a house and a yard with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck in my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement. They're in the house and the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the West Coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. Holy shit. The library woman hates you now too, bro. You mispronounced it. It's French. Pronounced croquet. Is his last name Bucket, perchance? I'll have what she's having. Yeah, seriously. Wow. Damn. Ah, she write entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. She always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Broke. Nuke Possum Springs. Woke. Nuke Silicon Valley. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it hers? Nice work, Smelmer. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Ah, the poets of Possum Springs. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so. Find out anything about your ghost? Yeah, oh my god, she nods. Tell him, B. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost. Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of this ghost. Like, filled with, like, dread and shit. I'm terrified. Okay. So I mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghost. Oh my god. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard. I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is, the Historical Society. You know, you don't have to, like, break in. The people there, like, get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. So, what did I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I just heard the Metal Gear sound in my head. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to, like, actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. How the fuck is it that I'm spending 2 hours on one single day in this game? Selmers, a good poet, thought, if I die, Selmer should write a poem about it. Wow, we got a lot of these. I don't remember the ghost we saw very well. Was it wearing a mining hat? Terrible news, Angus has the best segment, but we have to go with B. Oh, do we only get to check out one of these? Oh, shit. I thought we were going to get to do all three. Ugh. Yeah, it seems like that's going around. Ugh. Yepers. So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. Thought you two were getting along? And Notebook has got some serious teen girl squad energy. We are. Just a bump. You two, always two alike. Yes. You got your chill and her smart assness. I just hate to see you two on the outs again. It'll be fine, we're cool. So, we're having money problems? God, what a fucking thing to drop on your dad. What? No, we're fine. At this point, you start backing up your save file so you can do all the segments in a day. They're all good. Oh, okay. It's just, like, I want to do all three. That sucks. Dad, May, it's fine. It's okay, I'm 20, I can handle it. Nothing to handle. Okay. I get the feeling that Dad has kind of been enabling May's bullshit. Like, he's kind of too chill about this stuff. Let's just head up to bed tonight. Sounds good, kiddo. Been a long couple of days. Like, it seems like Dad just wants to relax and, like, get through parenting as easily as possible. Which probably didn't do May any favors. And I take note of that because I kind of see myself being a similar sort of parent. And I have to be careful not to fall all the way down that hole. Cats are not well known for responsibility or careful planning. Alright, hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. I don't know, thanks, B. Dad also seemed kind of chill about forgetting the night his daughter was coming home. Yeah. So maybe just kind of a bit too disconnected in general. I had forgotten about that, Jesus. I'm going there anyway, it's like right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case. You're so incredibly welcome, and also you better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. Falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouchy. It's just... It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Lol. Yeah, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but then they did big renovations. Or really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost there, but old stuff that just got torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and then someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools actually be pretty scary. I assume every pool in the Sims games is haunted. Because, well, the whole people getting in and then removing the ladders and then dying. I know that's the thing. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map and it's a pretty straight shot up to Possum Jump. Okay, great. We never really get a chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Night, sir. Tips hat. Charcoal? Just checking in. I do suspect that every waiting pool is haunted by toddler urine. Chlorine is essential. Alright, 1 day down. Only took us 2 hours. I'm never going to finish this game. I think I just need to accept this is the game we're going to play every chill night forever. Which is funny to say, because this is going to be one of our shortest chill nights to date. One of our shortest chill night games to date. It's just, I feel like I'm going through this so slowly. I like how floaty these sequences are. Oh, there's people. And fish. That's a thing. I had a Sims murder house for a long time. I populated with Sims skin to look like anime characters you hate, to get them on property, then fence them in with no gate. Jesus Christ. That's kind of awesome and also kind of terrifying. Chlorpine. Let's see what's down here. Oh God. Am I the only person who gets this awful feeling in the pit of their stomach when they fall off of things in games? Like, I am literally afraid of heights in video games. It always feels so bad. Alright, I know there's a thing right there, but I'm wondering if there's a thing over here as well that I need to jump across here to go. Okay, there's Pipe Guy. I guess not. Not by a long shot, not at all. Okay, good. Glad it's not just me. Cats always land at their feet, not sure about fall damage though. That's the funny thing to me. Like, that right there, I was like, oh God. Like fall damage or not, like falling long distances in video games just freaks me out. Always. Paradise Killers made you tense up like twice an hour. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. And I super don't mean to do that to y'all, but sometimes it's just the easiest way to get around. We need to make you play Assassin's Creed, is what you're saying? Strangely enough, maybe it's because of my natural fears. I love climbing on shit in Assassin's Creed. Like, climbing to the tops of towers and then jumping off into the hay piles is seriously, like, my favorite thing in those games. There's a generation of Super Mario-induced game acrophobia. Yeah, that's probably me. Dungeon EverQuest 2, where you're in a volcano caldera, walking on red glass walkways way above the magma pool, going through that place freaked the hell out of you. I remember there were some places in World of Warcraft back when I played, where like the scope, the scale of the location was so huge, it would make me feel really weird if I fell off of stuff. And also, yeah, World of Warcraft had fall damage too that would kill you. So that was also probably a factor in it. Yes, I'm afraid of falling in video games. What if this is a bottomless pit? Yeah. Love the Dark Souls DLC boss where you jump down a hole into hell, and the DLC boss in 3 where you dive through the nonsense broken world geometry to find a crazy dual boss. Those all sound really interesting. How the fuck did you get through Crystal Caves in Dark Souls? I didn't fall. Simple as that. I was not comfortable. My hands were sweating the entire time. But I got all the way through that, including the one not straight path through there without falling. What about in real life? Ever gone on a vertical drop? No. I am fucking terrified of heights in real life. I'm scared of heights in video games. I'm like 100 times more scared of heights in real life. I don't like climbing ladders. We have vaulted ceilings on the top floor of our house. There is a light in the top floor hallway that's like 10 feet off the ground that has been burned out for years because I cannot get up there to change it. I cannot do it. That's a bird. I've been gradually fighting against it in small ways all through my life. Like, I let my family take me on, like, gondola rides and Ferris wheels, and I went snowboarding back when my wife and I first got married, and I took the chairlift up, and it made me super uncomfortable, but her being there helped me deal with that. Hate vertical drop rides, but love roller coasters. I can do like kiddie roller, like I can do like Disneyland roller coasters. That's about as far as I go. Like Big Thunder Mountain or Space Mountain, I can do. Is 2 hours a day progress? I mean, technically, yes, it counts as progress. Glacial progress. We're gonna finish at least one more day. We might even go late tonight to do some extra. Last night inspired me. For longest night, I'm getting you a library card. You're welcome. Dude, my mouth tastes weird this morning. Like a tire. I'll be at work trying to wash it out with whatever's in the cooler. Away message planets are to be pitied as they cannot know how big and cool they are. Dr. Kathy Conklin, National Astronomy Agency. Oh, hang on one. Sorry, noticed a thing that needed to be addressed. I love both vertical drops and roller coasters. Kind of funny the Ferris wheel gives you anxiety. I have an astronomically worse historical record. Just gently going around, your hands holding on the Ferris wheel in a death grip in case you accidentally hurl yourself off. Hi. Conklin is a real astronomer. I remember Googling her when you first played it. Oh, cool. My god, grunt fodder. You can't just go around saying shit like that about planets. Hey, bird. Sorry I'm always rude to you. Oh, we made peace with the bird. Pluto is extremely cool for potentially being a binary planet. Also true. Morning, sunshine. You feeling okay? You look a little limp. Yeah, weird dreams. Weird night. You say weird a lot. Just being honest. Taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kind of working, kind of not. Correct, Pluto. Justice for Pluto. Well, maybe you need more sleep. I mean, more than the 10 hours or so you already get. You've always been my sleepy girl. Oof. What'd you do last night? Went to the library with B. That sounds nice. It was weird. Interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hun. Take it easy. You really do look a little tired. Getting out makes me feel better. Me too. Maybe it's a good day to get out in the fresh air. I'll let you know. Bye, sweetie. By the way, nice and sunny today. I hate rainy days. Just want to never leave bed. I love them. Nice and gray. Sun's too bright sometimes. Need some cloudies. Gloomy little eel you are. Eels, Mom. Eels, honey. Alright, I'm out. Bye-bye, sweetie. Oh, I love Mom. Eels, chat. Alright. Oh shit, we can go this way. What the fuck? Farming. I could farm. If I stay in town long enough, I could see getting into the farm life. Problem with farms is the amount of poop. Like, even if you don't have animals, you actually buy poop or something and shovel it all over the place. It's madness. It's poop madness. Remember it took you 2 hours per day? Not anymore. Unagi is S-tier sushi? Yes, agreed. Eels is a dark thing or no. Mom was reading a story about eels and shared it with us. It was like on the first day or something. It's kind of a little in-joke between her and May. It's cute. Also super endangered because it's so tasty. After this, a few miles and you go under the highway. It's just rolling fields and farms. I miss the corn mazes this fall, and the haunted barn in Brittle. Always next year, for campfires and corn dogs. Weird the town ends like, bam, right here. There's like a line somewhere that no one can see, but you can put it on a map. Welcome to historic Possum Springs, original county seat of Deep Hollow County. You're not lost. You're here. You need to sit there for like 30 seconds or you're confusing with something. Well, let's find out. Give it a minute or two. So, since I haven't reminded you all yet tonight, if you haven't voted for our next FPS that we're going to be playing after we finish Paradise Killer, feel free to vote. I'm going to call the vote at the end of tomorrow's stream, so you guys will know conclusively what we'll be playing in the near future. Tomorrow night we'll be playing more Paradise Killer. I am absolutely in love with that game. I dig it so hard. And then we'll be back on this on Thursday. And then Friday, for Christmas, we're going to be doing a special Christmas variety night, starting with the Madvent calendar entries. 24 weird little horror experiences. Probably also going to be doing Open Sorcery Jingle Bells and whatever else we have time for. Saturday is the important one because we're going to finish Echo Night, but then I'm going to reveal my big secret Christmas present that I've been teasing for weeks at this point. And we are going to talk about the future of retro console nights. So there's that. Yeah, thing right now, I don't know when we're going to be finishing this or Paradise Killer. But we already know what we're playing next after this. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy IX, which I'm going to pick up now during the sale, along with a bunch of other games. So if you're in our Discord, keep an eye out, probably in the feedback channel. I'll post my take from the sale, so you guys can let me know if any of the games on there look interesting to you. It's not a PlayStation. I did not get a PlayStation anything. Protest vote. Nothing happens here yet. Okay, good to know. Get some Magnavox games up here. God, wouldn't that be amazing if I got like a Philips CDI or something? Maybe I should look into that. Is it a GameCube? You'll have to show up on Saturday and find out. You gotta power. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. Virtual Boyo. Wouldn't it be amazing if after Analog puts out the Pocket and the Duo, they come up with a Virtual Boy, like a boutique Virtual Boy? Gramp Station 9. Steel Battalion controller speedruns of Soul Calibur 2. The new Atari console. Hey, Selmers, you were great last night. I posted in Discord. SNK is actually doing a new console. Nobody knows what it is, what it's going to be, but I'm very intrigued by that announcement. Boutique Virtual Boy console for all 24. How many Virtual Boy games are there? Can somebody look that up real quick? I'm super curious. Two PS3s taped to each other with a cardboard sign saying PS6 on it. I mean, I'm already halfway there. The KFC console. Yes. Yes. KFC approached me as an influencer to help them move KFC consoles. I knew about that shit way before anybody else. I am to be the herald of the fried chicken scented gaming future. 22 official games. Holy shit, dude. Y'all were trying to make a joke and highballed it. Automod. Automod hates N-Gauges. 11 secret odds and spices. No, thanks. Having you bounce ideas off of help. I'm good for that. Want to hear a new poem? Hell yes, we do. This is a short one, because I'm tired. Me too, so that works out. I got mad one time. It was online. I've been mad on the internet before too. It's crazy making. Oh, that was it. What are we doing in the library? I go to the library. No, but seriously. Wang's 2021 and then thoughts. Oh shit, it has to be an N-Gauge. It's the only thing that makes sense. You know what kind of games the KFC console will play, right? I don't actually. I thought it was just some gimmicky chicken thing. I honestly didn't realize it was actually going to play games too. Prime jewel of my gaming collection is Splinter Cell for the N-Gauge. That marvel of engineering where you need a screwdriver to change games, yeah. You don't know either. You got it for a whole $1. Holy shit. Yeah, I think the game like was back behind the battery pack in an N-Gauge. Also, to use the N-Gauge like a phone, you had to hold it like... Ah, shit, I don't have my phone. Like, you would hold a normal phone like this. You had to hold the N-Gauge like this to use it as a phone. Yeah, talker talk. Side talking, baby. Oh, it's a Cooler Master system. Oh, interesting. I play a mean banjo. Clawhammer. Really? I play bass. We should play together sometime. You know Long Black Veil? Yep. You know Tom Dooley? Yep, my dad likes that stuff. You know Willer Garden? Nope. Nah. Oh, asshole. Yeah, Cooler Master, didn't they start out doing just, heat sinks and cooling solutions? And then they graduated up to doing whole, custom systems? My, the heatsink in my system is a Cooler Master. Why do the squirrels ever steal undies? Random ass thought, man. Even for you. Hey, little girl. I'm a legal adult. No, sorry. Who are you? Liz, I used to live here. Where? This building, right here, before you were born. Why did you move away? Went to school, wandered off, I guess. When do we get Sneak King for KFC? Oh god, that'd be even creepier. Fucking Colonel Standers, like, creeping on you from behind the dumpsters. Do you like it better where you live now? It's nice. Possum Springs is nice, too. I think it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, pretty alright. When I was a girl about your... I'm 20. Height? I used to lay awake at night, worried that the statue would come to life and climb in my window. Oh, jeez, that's spooky. You never want someone hanging around outside your window. Not magical evil statues, at least. Yeah, nothing evil or magic should get that close. I live in the attic. No one can get to my window. That's good. Not even vampires or warlocks or skeleton men. I'm glad we had this talk. Me too. See ya. General Sherman versus Colonel Sanders Call of Duty win. KFC breaded Slender Man. Colonel Sanders versus Captain Crunch. It obviously just pull rank. Frying versus flame broiled. It's a lot you can do with that concept, really. KFC horror movies. Yeah, they just had one of those on Lifetime, apparently. Captain Crunch is a risky target. Poof, next thing you know, you're all berries. Oops. First one can be original recipe. Methinks I spy a tunnel shark. Scary monster in the dark. Holy crap. I didn't really see it. Please don't listen. Dude's really shy about his poetry when he's not at one of the meetings. Bug Snacks tie-in, oh god. This is new. Whoa, hi down there. Ahoy there, Mang. Is that Mr. Salvi? What are you doing in a boat? In the tunnel? In the late afternoon? What are you doing home from school? I guess I kind of dropped out. Oh dear, Meg. Yeah, sorry. Why are you apologizing to me? I don't know. So what are you even doing down here? It's my side hustle. Salvi Salvage. What's that? I'm a junkman, Meg. Are you not mowing lawns anymore? Oh no, I'm still doing landscaping. But I'm also a purveyor of fine goods for the discerning antique enthusiasts. Okay, side hustle. Yeah. In a boat in a tunnel in the late afternoon. Perfect steamed hams delivery. 9.4 out of 10. Wanna come along? Boat ride back into the tunnel? Gonna be a short trip today, but might be fun. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Let's do it. Probably isn't smart. It's pretty safe. I just need a second pair of hands. Usually I take one of the kids over there. Hey, teens. I'm going on this boat now. Just saying, like, if anyone should ask. I got on this boat with Mr. Salvi here. Okay, thanks. What was... Okay, let's go. Just covering our bases. Oh, shit. Hey, teens, witness me. And lots of folks from somewhere else drive past. Between Fort Lucen and Willow Grove. And they like going to antique shops out here. I think they think it's exclusive or something. And that's the side hustle. Wow. Do they know it's garbage? It's not garbage. Sorry. Here, we're coming up on one now. You'll see. This is garbage. It's an island of garbage. Your garbage is my priceless antique. Once it's cleaned up a bit. Look around, find something. Is this thing safe to walk on? Oh yeah, years of sediment and rocks and junk. You called it junk too. Find anything good? Nah. So it looks like we have a snowshoe? It's a fucking axe? Huh, big axe. A big garbage axe? Critical choices here. Oh wow, it's a thing. Sled? Really bad boat? Maybe you like sleep in it? Tiny garbage hammock? I take this garbage bed? I choose the axe. It's so big and axey. Take the free snowshoe. You can hop on deep snow with slightly less trouble than regular hopping. Killer garbage axe. Oh, nice. Like an old fire axe from somewhere. Axe murderer garbage axe. Yes, you could conceivably murder someone with this. I have to sharpen it first. Oh, I'll sharpen it. Planning on murdering someone? I keep my options open. Oh dear. I wanted to fully commit to the axe path. Oh shit, I can move this. Oh, that's cool. Somehow he'd run over his own foot. No. With the mower. Ah! Yeah, he's got a limp now. But he still comes to work. Jeez. Gotta work. Oof. Okay, so remember I said I need a second pair of hands? Oh yeah, what was that about? So there's a little panel back where you are. I need you to use it and move this light up here. I'm already doing that. Are we? Wait, why? We got bats down here. So? I don't like bats. Bats like bugs. And bugs like light. So you're gonna shine that light all around them and get them to scatter. Looking for bugs. They mostly go away for a while when they scatter. Oh, okay. Now get ready. We're coming up on a place they like to cluster together. Okay, I got it. Here we go, up above me. I see you. Wow. Did most of them leave? I think so. Sure were a lot of them. Oh, I hate them. The bats are cute. They are not. Can I take a bat home? Ain't no bat getting on my boat. Sooner swim back than have a goddamn bat on my boat. Hey, okay. No bats. No bats. Alright, we're coming up on another island. Garbage ho! Why did you pick the axe? I thought it'd be interesting. You gonna look around? No, I'm gonna hang out on the boat. Of course I'm gonna look around. You're sarcastic like your dad. You still talk to my dad? Oh yeah, I get my meats from him once a week. Oh my god, Manic. Last fall, us and some of the boys from the factory days went up to Stutter's old hunting camp. You get anything? Ed Gress got a 6-point buck. Oh, nice. Alright, let's go. We got a schedule to keep. What do we got here? Oh my god. It's Coconut Monkey. Like the one Granddad brought back from Hawaii. Do I want this coconut friend? Yes. Kind of stinky and soft. Let's see what other options we have here. Holy shit. Dracula teeth. These are so rad, I could totally be a Dracula. Of all the false teeth in the world, Dracula teeth are the best. Should I take these excellent Dracula teeth? I mean, May's kind of answering her own question here. Blah. Why did Dracula say blah? I'm gonna put these in and find out. Should probably clean them first. So I guess now we could find out if we can take both of these. Do I want this coconut friend instead of these Dracula teeth? No. Sorry, coconut friend. Dracula teeth win. Find anything good? Dracula teeth. Now if you found some Blackula teeth, that'd be something. Oh wow, I remember these. They still make them. Now there's a market that never goes away. People always want to be Draculas. I don't want to be a vampire. No choice. I'm gonna put these in. Oh god, please don't. They're disgusting. I'm gonna bite ya. Alright, let's keep going. Blah. And that's how I saved Longest Night. Wow. Did you ever tell your kids? What? No. Spoil the magic. Did they ever notice your neck scar? If they did, they never said nothing. Oh my god, he really is a vampire. Did the cops ever catch the guy? Oh no, he's still out there. But he ain't coming back anytime soon. Wow, great story. Alright, we're coming up on another bat nest. Do bats have nests? Whatever, get the light ready, shine it up in there, and get rid of them. Aye, aye, sir. Here they come! Maybe the... Oh, fuck. There's a lot of them. Wow. Did most of them leave? I think so. I got them good. Whew. Thanks, kid. I'm 20. At my age, that's plenty kid enough. Rude. Coming up on another island. How many of these are down here? Oh, I ain't counted. Seem to find new ones all the time and lose old ones. Spooky. We're pretty far back now. It's always a bit spooky. This is weird. This is really weird. Whoa, old trolley car over there. Yeah, we're getting close to where the flood really hit hardest. Can't imagine this place still up and running. It's quite something. I had a sense of going somewhere. I am spooked. This is spoopy. Way back when they got these new trolley cars. They were designed by some company overseas. Big and fancy, like France or something. They are pretty. Yeah, they still got their charms. You look around? Sure. What we got this time? Oh, huh. Wonder how old this is. Pretty soggy. What sport even is this? It's a sports mystery. Worst kind of mystery. Pretty, though. Do I want this thing? Gross, I don't care about sports anymore. Anymore. A very interesting addendum there. Oh, nice. Football, our official religion around here. I could totally wear this. Functional. I totally wear this in the winter in case I slip on the ice. I could wear this if I was in a fight. Could probably stop a bullet even. I don't know. It smells inside, though. Do I want this thing? Alright. Softball thing. One thing about living at night in the woods, I can never stomach all the damn vampires. Yeah, let's take the helmet. It's functional. And I don't even know what that is. Oh, maybe it's like a pennant. Find anything good? Football helmet. Oh, you sure you want that? Did I finally find something you want? Well, I mean, it's cool. You take it. No, it's alright. It's your boat. It's your garbage. You can have it. No, that's fine, May. No, I think you should have it. No, May. You take it. Take it. I don't want it. Neither do I. Take it. It's yours. God damn it, you take this effing helmet. No! Ah, you go straight to hell. What the fuck was that all about? Are you okay? Yeah, sorry I yelled. Me too. You happy with your helmet? Yeah, it's functional. Any more bats to get rid of? Nah, they don't come back this far to sleep. They fly around a good bit back here, though. Unless you clear them off before you get here. Where even are we? Almost to the far platform. Oh, wow, is that where we're going? Well, you got rid of most of the bats back there. So maybe we can make one last stop. Oh, shit, if I hadn't cleared the bats, we wouldn't be able to do this last one. The big one. The big one? I thank God I wasn't down here when the flood hit. The river jumped, right? Yeah, flood was bad enough. River just up and moved. Had something to do with the reservoir, too. I forget. I guess it was a while ago. Weird to think that rivers can move. Oh, they're always moving, kid. 20-year-old. They just usually move in one direction. No one's really prepared for it when it stops doing what it's always been doing. Alright, here we are. The big one. Wow. This looks like something I dreamed or something. It's familiar some ways. Back then they thought the trolleys would stay on the track, come a big flood. But nah, they went right along with the water, bobbing up and down, crashing in big piles like this. Jeez. Can't fix something like this. What are you gonna do? Dam up the river? Dig this whole thing out? Nobody got that money. Nobody got that time. This is like visiting some place beyond the grave. Like where you go when you die. Some folks did die down here. Oh, yeah. Can you go look around? I have to say, not much back this far, usually. Most stuff washes in from side channels. Gets caught up back where we came from. Yeah, I think I'll still look around. I imagine there's gonna be something rather poignant back here. This really does look like May's Dreamscapes. I wonder what this used to lock up. Really old lock. Pretty neat key. Someone bought this to keep something safe or secret. Do I want to take this? Nothing to lock up anyways. What else we got back here? Oh, what? Wow. Wonder if it still works. Probably clean all the mud out of it first. Do I want to take this? It's a whole damn musical instrument, yeah. It's really pretty. They should have someone to appreciate it. This is really creeping me out. Like, the concept of this. Like, these vast, flooded underground tunnels with all this... With all, like, the ruins of this old but not that old world. That fucking flugelhorn? I hope it is, man. Find anything good? Horn. Looks like a pack horn, maybe? Doesn't one of the musicians in our dream play one of those? I think so. That's why I grabbed it. I'm gonna clean it out. Maybe play it. Or at least make some noise. Good plan. Real pretty. Shame to leave it down here. You rescued it. I'm a hero. I regret to inform you that these aren't uncommon. I'll call the papers. Here we are. Wow. Wait. So this is the far platform, right? The one people can't normally go to. So that's it. That's the other mural. It's so... Yeah. Yeah. Basically the only thing back here that survived the flood. This is archaeologists in 2024 looking back at the ruins of 2020, poignant as fuck. Yeah. Got a point there. I just think that it's nice that it's not gone. Yeah, I guess. Forgotten maybe, but not gone. Well, not forgotten yet. I wonder if in like 500 years some archaeologists will find it, wonder what it meant. Sometimes I think in 50 years no one will know what it meant. Places can't control how they're remembered. They just hang out and then fall apart. You okay, May? Yeah. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna look for a minute. Take your time. Man, I'm glad we made it back there. That was really cool. Thanks for joining me. That was great. I could totally do this as a job. Oh no, a competitor. We can get me a boat and go find some trash. Sell it to rich dorks. That's the spirit. Take care. You too, good luck. Man, that was an experience. A weird experience. Places don't choose how they're remembered. They just hang around until they fall apart. Figures being way off in the back seems symbolic of something. It's a very different mural from the one here. We really need that helmet to save him from the bats, though. I wonder if it's something crazy like it was his helmet from like high school football or something. Man, I honestly wish I could marathon this game. I wish I could just keep... Like, I wish I could do Until Dawn tonight. But I don't think we're anywhere near the ending of this. And I wouldn't survive that long. I say that, but I would be asleep before 2 a.m. Like, here, on camera, just like... Like the old man I truly am. What is this coward talk? Hey, you free? Maybe? Want to go on a quick adventure? Don't you have a job? No, Until Dawn is probably not good for a chill night. I know, yeah, that would take a while. I know we're not close to done with this. So. I just wish I could. I wish that was an option. Pastor's gone. I'm gonna skip out. Oh yeah, let's skip work. Only I'm skipping work, hon. Oh hush. I'm an accessory to the crime. Also not a crime, sweetie. I don't think I've ever been up here. We used to come up here all the time. Did we? No, we as in my friends and I when we were your age. Oh, okay, I'm not used to you using any other Wii's. Believe it or not, I've had several Wii's. Huh. Can I actually peer at anything? This is nice. Used to be a lot more trees out around up here. They got cut down when they put in the towers. I don't remember that. You know, all kinds of things happened before you were born. What? Some minor parts of history took place, yeah. Defrauding your employer by accepting payment for work not done is a crime against capitalism. Lock them up in not rich person jail. Time is meaningless. Until Dawn can be 20 hours if you like. So what is this place? Jenny's Field. Ever heard of it? No, I don't think. Back in the 30s, there was this woman and her daughter walking here. The woman's daughter is in front of her. And then she's just gone. Like, disappeared. What happened? Turns out there was a sinkhole that opened up when a pillar collapsed in the mines in the hill. Jeez. Yep, no one could see it because of the grass. Her name was Jenny. This is Jenny's Field. They never found her. Just... gone. So... wait, why are we here? What, you not up for a little risk-taking? Legit fucking scared me. What's wrong? I thought it was a sinkhole thing. How about that? Okay, what is that? You know what'd save you from a sinkhole? Snowshoe. For some reason, before Unified pulled out, they brought this old lime furnace up on the mountain. Why? Who knows? Unified did a lot of things. Looks like it's been here forever. It's just sunk into the ground a lot. Like Jenny. But slower. We used to climb up there. Wanna try? Oh, sweetie. I had you and also a lot of birthdays and donuts since then. And not much climbing. Well, I can climb it. So, good thing this chimney is sealed up here. Yeah, good thing. What can you see up there? Been a while. Possum Springs and most of the valley. What does it look like? There's some interesting answers. Like a quilt. Well, it's a cozy valley. I remember I couldn't tell if being up there made everything feel bigger or smaller. It's a weird feeling. Yeah, I know that one. I used to have a dream when I was your age, where I was in the big parking lot out by the tracks. And I'd start running, but there was always more parking lot. What do you think it meant? I don't know. It feels weird to tell you what your dreams mean. Why? You're my mom. Fair. Why did we come up here today? I was hoping you'd fall into a sinkhole, obviously. That didn't work out. Drat. Guess I'll just have to keep you. I couldn't see what your expression was when you said that. Do you need to? No. Well, see you at home. Hey! Wow. Oh my god, we drew fucking Jenny's bones. Jesus Christ. We're definitely our mother's daughter. Extremely so. Okay, nothing else said, Mom. Oh my god, it's 12:52 and we've got like a whole day to do. This part is good, but the second part is amazing. Alright, I gotta steal myself. And you won't see it for another week? Oh shit, really? I can't believe how slowly I'm going through this game. I guess that means I'm enjoying it a lot. I mean, I definitely feel like I'm enjoying it a lot. So I must be. By process of elimination, I guess. Getting kind of cold, huh? Yeah, nip in the air at night. I like fall when it gets cold. Me too. Pretty out as well. Pretty out as well? What if FOMO and all the things? What if that? I used to cry at fall trees when I was a kid. Why? Because they were so pretty. I did that when my daughter was born. You have a daughter? Yep. Where is she? Sorry. It's fine. Man, Bruce. Isn't that the kind of the point of chill night? Yeah. Chill nights. Oh, this is Jen, not Greg. Hey, May Borowski? Yeah. What are you doing back here? Does Greg know you're back? Nah, just here for a day. Had to pick up some stuff. Had to pick some stuff up from Greg's mom. Hauling back to school tonight. Didn't you go to school? What are you doing here? Dropped out, kinda. Oh, sorry to hear that. Whatever. What are you going for? I would do fashion design. Is that a job you can get? Theoretically. Still go crossbow hunting? Greg used to have a crossbow too, I think. Wow, last person on the fucking planet that I would trust with a crossbow. Yeah, I still had rabbits and stuff. Nothing big. Don't get much chance at school. I was shooting at a tree over there. Then I noticed there was a dude sleeping behind it, so I stopped. Oh yeah, that's Bruce. He's nice. Well, I'm just glad I didn't accidentally put a bolt in his face. Yeah, that'd be bad. There's a whole story behind that crossbow. Well, it was nice seeing you. You still see Greg sometimes? Oh yeah, all the time. Well, tell that cousin of mine he needs to come see me out in Bright Harbor. Sure thing. See ya. Take it easy. Jen, Greg's cousin, okay? Well, that is definitely not what I expected to find out in the woods today. I feel kind of like, now that we've established the characters and the routine around town, we're starting to get into like much more poignant scenes. Like both the trash sailing and the scene with Mom just now both felt like pretty deep stuff. Pretty significant in their own ways. And now there's a guy up here playing violin. Hey. Hello. I'm May. Hello, May. I'm Celine. Are you a busker? Are you busking? What's busking? I don't know. I think it's when you play outside and people give you money. Are you going to give me money? No. Then I'm not busking. Cool. Alright, well, that was pretty straightforward. That was an extremely stoked pigeon. Drawing something? Yeah, drawing a bad guy for a movie. Have you, like, filmed anything ever? I made a little movie with my phone, and I pirated some movie programs. It's real bad. What's it about? Lady finds a window in her wall that wasn't there before, and it's like looking at her backyard, but it's always sunset, and there's a guy standing there she can't quite see. Yeah, that's actually really good. That's an awesome hook for a movie. Lost opportunity for a violin trash flugelhorn duet. Obviously took the wrong path here. There's this damn Dracula teeth. Threw me off. Really? I am creeped. Oh, thanks. I thought it sucked. Where'd the idea come from? I like a lot of horror movies that are really gory. But gory isn't always scary. So I was thinking of what's scary, and then, I don't know. You're at home, but there's something new, or maybe you just never noticed it before, and there's someone strange very nearby, and I don't know. What? Nothing. Creepy. Alright, I'm off. See ya. Later. I like Lola a lot. Lola's really cool. I thought it was interesting there was a new line of dialogue in here last time we came. So I'm obviously going to keep checking it. I feel like something's going to come of that exit door at some point. Like, May did say we'd be back for it. I wasn't even fucking paying attention. What the shit? Miss Miranda should meet whoever lives here. They can talk fridges. I could, like, see what's in this dresser. May, is this what it's come to? You're stealing from a stranger's weird apartment? What even are you doing with yourself? They probably don't have anything good, so there's no excuse. Must be weird to sleep in this bed every night, alone in the building, except for Telezoft a couple floors down. Maybe they work there. Just come downstairs in their pajamas. Hey everybody, I just woke up and I live at work. Oh god, this sounds horrible. What's even in this closet? I feel some shoes, some shirts, I think. Okay, they got a golf club or something. Oh, weird. They have a sword in here? I could take the sword and rob a bank? Hands up, citizen. I'll jam this sword in your neck. I could wear a mask and a cape. Who was that dashing thief that threatened to stab the bank teller in the neck? My life is a wreck. I probably stabbed my own neck on accident. Get together, May. Interesting moment of self-reflection there. Used to live upstairs from a restaurant you worked at. It was actually pretty sweet. I've always kind of thought that would be cool. Like, I always liked the kind of older style of development that seems to actually be coming back. Or it seemed like it was coming back. Where you had businesses on the first floor and then residents on the second floor. So you had like a much more integrated neighborhood where people could live and work and relax, like all kind of in the same area. Basically how most of Europe works. Yeah. I've always thought it's kind of a tragedy that the United States moved so far away from that with the advent of the automobile. And just the way that we spread out so much across this country. I love European cities. Japanese cities, too. Tell us more of the before times when people interacted, dude. I don't want to go there. I'll make myself sad. Seriously, where does this person pee? Asking questions we don't actually want the answers to. Alright, so we can go under the stairs. Interesting. I wonder if we could go under the stairs before and maybe we could have met the person that lives there. Probably not, though. Probably not, thinking about it. Can't believe they just leave the band stuff in there. What if someone steals it? What if the building falls down? I should start taking Greg's base home. Just, you know, in case. That's all they're building in your cities downtown, pricing out people that live in the old buildings. That's the thing, man. Like, all the new development prices out the people that lived there before. Well, it's a super complicated problem here in California, because we have some really weird, like, voter-enacted propositions that have fucked up property taxes super bad. So, like, on the one hand, we do need protections for being priced out of their homes, but on the other hand, we also need, like, we need to get houses, like, out of the hands of these families that have held on to them for, like, more than a generation, just so they keep property taxes, like, insanely low. May do not stalk the person who lives under the stairs. It's rude. But adventure game protagonist. Hey, B. Hey, May. I think I'm gonna burn this place down. Oh, cool. But also, maybe it might have consequences. We could take the insurance money and, like, not do this. What if we get caught? I saw a show where they caught someone doing that. You're going to burn this place down for me. Oh, cool. But also, maybe I go to jail? No, you have no motive. No one would suspect. So, work's not going well? Ugh. Okay, I'll actually do it. Please don't actually do it. Okay, fine. Did you want to check out the graveyard? Yes, I do, but not yet. Well, let me know. Alright, we'll be back. That is what we were doing today. We just gotta check out the rest of the town and the scary fringes thereof. So I said I could, like, take you up to the park. You did indeed. You ready to go? Nah. Alright, well, that's pretty basic. Angus is bare a few words. I respect that about him. I think this is new. Yeah. This is their building. I bet I can take this up to the roof now. Sorry, Angus. B is our BFF. Yeah, sorry, bud. Alright, this is new. I have never been up here. This is cool. This is super cool. Ah, there's another thingy here. Cool, let's do it. While we're on the subject, what the fuck are these things? And why am I doing that? Why am I launching random things out into space? Okay, this could be cool. You find out what these are in today's Angus plot? Aw, then that means we're not gonna... Hella birds. What the shit? Holy shit, that's a lot of birds. Whoa, pentagram. Doesn't prove anything, weird teens. Spooky, though. Alright, I found one. It's tough because you can't hang out with Angus before now, so you'd have to abandon your route to go with him. You're ruining someone's science fair project. Hello. Hello. I'm May. Sadie. What are you doing up here? What are you doing up here? Exploring. Wish he was integrated a little more fully. Yeah. I mean, I understand the idea behind doing multiple routes in games, especially in games like this, because this game would not really have much replayability without it. But at the same time, I don't really want to be on the hook to play a game multiple times to get the full story. I think what I'm saying here, if I'm saying anything, is that I may have outgrown the point where I thought multiple paths through game was cool. And I think it may have come with the whole, now that I'm older and I have less time in my life, I have less time for games, and I like games that are shorter and easier to fit into my schedule. I think it's an aspect of that. Like, I would honestly really appreciate it if I could play through Night in the Woods once and get the full story out of it. Because I know, as much as I like this game, because I really, 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 really like this game, as much as I like this game, I'm not going to play it again. I'm not going to play it again to see Greg's path. I demand a single run harem ending for all games. I kind of do, honestly. If it helps, I think there's a dev tool for skipping between days routes. Christine Lovestrat. Post-game, New Game Plus option where you can skip to decision points where would be nice. A lot of visual novels do that now, and I think that's a really smart thing. You'll get the game story with one playthrough, but I mean, like, all these aspects of it. Like, it would be nice if you could, if there was enough time in the, I would be totally fine, in fact. Like, instead of needing to play through the game 2 or possibly 3 times to see everything, I would totally be fine with the game being like 30 to 40% longer, with the ability to go through everyone's paths simultaneously. For some games, it can be amazing and life-changing. For most games, totally unnecessary and doesn't add a lot. Pretty sure Greg's route is the one that gets into May's backstory. Did you know this is the only stage in town? That's not true. We just did a play at the hardware store. We used the counter as a stage. Okay, this is the only stage in town that's only a stage. Looks like no one's played in here in a long time. Yeah, been a few decades. Are you gonna, like, put on something here? Then Bees, she probably just ends up looking like a shithead through. We at least, we are understanding her better, at least. I mean, we might not get the specifics of it, but I feel like I have enough of a general sense of May's story that I don't need to be too super hard on her. And she's kind of backed off from the shit she fucked up with B and Mom. I wonder if the developers just naturally assumed that people would go with Greg on a first playthrough, because he's so zany and upbeat. So I wonder if they kind of paced it that way to give more backstory on May, and then in B's path, focus on other things. Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna be putting on any. Nobody's gonna do nothing here, at least not anytime soon. No electricity, probably structurally unsound, infested with rats and pigeons. And the electricity, that's like most of the town. That it is. That it is. Funny. What? I just met this guy over by the church steps. He was also hanging by himself and playing music. Small world. Well, small town at least. Definitely. See ya. Okay. This is actually kind of weird, because it does seem to be mimicking May's dream at this point. Finally. Up, down. Okay, that just puts us on this wire. And that's those guys. We need to get up to newspaper guy. We can talk to the busker again now? Okay, we will do that before we talk to B again. What's in the news? Yam shortage this Thanksgiving. Oh, geez, we need the yams. Better get them now before they're gone. There's gonna be, like, yam riots because not enough yams. Worse reasons. so this is the building we can go up into now. We've already been all through the platform. Let's see what these two lovebirds are up to. Hey, you never told me why you were feeling down the other day. Do I gotta tell you everything? No, just asking's all. Well, ask someone else. No, they're having a little spat now. I'm sure they'll get all patched up. Do you think if you made darker choices early in the game, maybe be a lot more messed up, in a lot more messed up place right now? Like, would the entire game be a lot darker? I don't think so. I don't think... This doesn't seem like the kind of game where the choices you make have, like, seismic effects on the gameplay itself. I think, if anything, it's going to, like, probably set, like, an endgame path for us. It's probably... It feels like it's just going to affect the ending. But I'm sure someone who's played this game more thoroughly would be able to answer that. What's up, kid? How's a snacking, Falcon? Just kicking it. Drank too much chocolate milk. And I was thrown up. When the light bulb delivery came, I had to sign for it while puking. Jeez, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Just flew too close to the sun. The chocolate milky sun. So what's up? Interesting, we can smash some more light bulbs. I think I'm gonna go with just saying hello. Early summary of this game made it sound a lot darker than what we're seeing. Well, we're not all the way through it either. We haven't, you know, we don't really know what this ghost mystery is. The world tendency won't change until you start dying after regaining your body. We don't know what the ghost deal is. We don't know how things are gonna go down with May's family. We don't know what, if anything's gonna... Like something big could happen with Bee and her father. Basically does that in a sense. Nothing mechanically changes, but Bee's route is much heavier up front and May's a shithead at times. So if you go with Greg, it plays differently. So we're actually getting the darker side of the game right now, then. Do I know you? No. Oh. Aren't you Greg's cousin? You really look like his cousin. Not his cool cousin, Jen. Like, the other cousin? No. Who are you then? Why are you here? I'm trying to find your city council. Town council. We're a town. Right. Why are you looking for them? Supposed to be demoing an infrastructure and municipal services management program. What? Helps you manage things like snowplows and broken hydrants and stuff. Oh yeah, we have those sometimes. I just figured it'd be helpful. I don't know, lots of places are just scared of new things. Greg is backloaded? Oh, okay. Greg does seem like the kind of story where would start out all zany and wacky, going on hijinks and stuff, and then one night, like late into it, he just breaks down or something. Or he enables May into being, to just like falling apart or something. Just want to keep things like they are forever, falling apart. It's frustrating. You are really into this, huh? I mean, it's my job, so. I had a job. I bagged groceries. Could you program something to make that job not suck? It's not that cliche. I mean, I didn't even think it would be. I wouldn't even consider that a cliche, honestly. Well, soon it's all gonna be robots anyway, so. Jeez, yeah. I got it. You're Donna's cousin. Yeah. She used to babysit me. Oh wow, are you the kid that killed a bird with her mace? Oh, Jesus, fuck. It was an accident. I was like 9. I thought it was perfume or something. I thought the bird would like it. I seriously thought, like, medieval smashing mace, and not, like, the spray mace. Well, you were 9. It died, like, instantly. Just... Ah! Oof. Dead. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Good luck. Trying to kill anything. No promises. Okay, so May kind of has a thing. This was not May just popping off randomly at somebody in softball. May's got a thing going on. Hey. Hey. What? Wanna hang out? Got plans later. Okay, well, I don't think you're gonna get kidnapped or anything. Yeah, okay, let's do it. May is a teenage Calvin? Oh, shit, you're right. I think you got a good point there. Hop on my bike. Really? Where is it? Tied up behind the food donkey. I guess you could, like, run behind. Okay, fine. You sure your bike's gonna be safe? Yeah, I don't think anyone's been in that shelter. Oh shit, we just went across town. Sorry you fell off. It's cool, I feel so alive. Scrapes are cool like that. Hit my head pretty hard. Did you hurt your brain? Nah, I got a thick skull. That's cool. Remember when I said you might finish this on Christmas Eve? Yeah, it's a big fucking nope, isn't it? We're gonna be doing this next week too. I think my new goal for Night in the Woods is to finish it this month. 8, 9, 30, 31. We might finish it this month. What are we doing here? Do you trust me? Sure. Really? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Bye. Oh my god, Germ! Oh, jeez, dude. Hey! What the hell, man? Jump, it's fine. Oh, for real? I'd be really bummed to just skip the other 50% of the game, but hey. What the fuck, Germ? Dude, you scared me to death. Why? You jump off big stuff all the time. I mean, that's true, but context. That's like in town. Nice flat ground. I can just go jumping off cliffs or whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot you grew up in town.
Yikes forever.
So what are we doing here? I come here a lot. I wanted to show you something. Are you showing me the sewer? I thought you'd be interested. I saw like 10 rats down here once. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I suppose it's worth an apology. Like, I had wanted to start... I seriously had planned to start Final Fantasy IX tonight. And I only started Night in the Woods because How Long to Beat made me think that we could do this in 3 nights. I did not realize what a huge time investment it was going to be. So I do apologize for that. At the same time, I don't regret it in the least. I'm very glad we're doing this. There's so many hours in 3 hours. Only so many. If you blitz through it, it's really quick. I mean, I forgot. A, it's chill night. And I don't really bother keeping to schedules on chill nights so that we can talk about stuff if the mood takes us. Also, I forgot it's a really talky game, and people can definitely click through dialogue a lot faster than acting it out like I do. And yes, this is definitely a rub your face against every Surface game. This is not a game that I want to just blast through. This is a game where I want to see everything. So I think the completionist playthrough for this game was like 20 or 24 hours or something. I should have just paid attention to that. Honestly, I don't... You know what? In the future, I probably just shouldn't even look at How Long to Beat at all. I should just ask y'all. Because inevitably, whatever we're going to play, unless it's a brand new release, is going to be something that someone has finished, and they can give me a much more accurate estimate of how long it's going to take. Yeah. It's chill night. So chill. Hey, forget about it. Started coming down here a few months ago to, like, just hang. Okay. And I noticed... Oh, hey, Rabies. Ah! Rabies is my sewer friend. His name is Rabies? His name is Rabies. Yeah, chill, not happy. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with this game. It's got some intense moments so far, and I'm sure there's going to be more, but I'm very happy playing this. Melancholy Night can be chill if it wants to. Jennifer was all just, and you got brand new followers, so that takes time. Yeah. All worth it, though. All entirely worth it. I found him when they pulled that body out. Oh my fucking god, Germ. After that big flood a few months ago. Oh, neat. He was sad and wet and hungry, so I brought him chips and ice cream. Sounds right. And I wanted the other possums to not pick on him. So I named him after something they're all afraid of. This is the best story ever. He's so rad. Hey, Rabies! Speak! Oh my god. He's gonna rule this whole ravine someday. You be nice to May, okay, Rabies? I love him. You got any pets? I got some rats downtown. Sweet. So there's like weird stuff on the walls in here. Ancient cave paintings. This is absolutely not ancient cave paintings. Not new, at least. What do you think it means? Rabies is Trash King. Interesting. Their body temp is in the wrong range for rabies. Huh. It's a prophecy. Written by ancient hobos. There's like all kinds of secret places like this around town. I'm like the only person to really map the... Hey, Rabies, what you got there? Oh my god! Is that a fiasco bar? You want me to unwrap that for you, guy? Holy effing crap! He is the best. You should take him home. No aid, pee all over everything. Then dig a hole in the wall and live there. Oh yeah. Rabies is wild. Let him be wild. Rabies owns. Ah, look, he's eating it. Alright, I'm so glad we did this. See ya. Like, if I was not rubbing my face all over everything in this game, I wouldn't get to see stuff like rabies. This would totally be a lesser experience. How did he get over this thing? I can't jump that. No way he could have. There's no hole. How did he do it? I mean, I guess he really could be a ghost. He could really be a ghost. I think he's a ghost. Ugh. What's out there? Well, I'm sure we'll get to go out there eventually. This is the correct response to a possum. I don't think I've ever seen a possum in person. I've seen a giant rat. I've seen raccoons. I've seen deer. We had rabbits living on our in our yard when I was a kid. Okay, we need to talk to the busker, and then we'll go visit B. Wow, that was more gravelly of me than normal. I had some really creamy beef stroganoff for dinner. I wonder if that was it. Possums are pretty shy. They just kind of lumber around. Yeah, they're not... they're not fast at all, are they? Now you can yeet yourself off that bridge at any time? Oh, okay. That could be useful. Nope, can't talk to him again. But, glad we checked. It was a good thing that we checked. Oh, hey, what's up? Also, go fuck yourself. Is this statue always missing its head? Go check out the prophecy? Alright, let's go check out the prophecy. Why the hell not? We're already running late tonight, fuck it. And it's just like 2 long screens over. They hiss at you and then try to lumber away. Oh, is that it? You can rest on the bridge if you want to chill with rabies. They protect, they eat bad bugs like heck. Wow, library man, I didn't know you were a poet man, too. Possums are pretty amazing animals. I know absolutely fucking nothing about possums. All I know is that they are particularly allergic to cars. So if we sit here for a bit, rabies should come around and hang out with us. Honestly, the only problem with going late tonight is I'm like super hungry right now. But I'm gonna hold out until we're done. We're gonna get through the rest of this day. Definitely how it works in the next days. All right, we probably need to move on to the next days then. You get that? One of the only American continent marsupials, so there's that. actually, it looks like I can't. Not. Oh, no, 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 no. Is that normal? Wait, does that normally happen? Wait, you can save and quit on the bridge? Only marsupials found north of Mexico. They can't choose when they play dead. An offensive odor sells the performance. They slow the spread of Lyme disease. Their memories are surprisingly sharp. They're immune to most snake venom. They almost never get rabies. Weird. Should we? Why can we save and quit here? I tell you what, chat. I think this is probably a sign. Because it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty hungry. And we've got like the entire like back half of the day to go. So I think I actually am going to stop here. I would love to finish the rest of the day. But I mean, I kind of feel like this is we're only like halfway through this. I don't remember this ever being an option anywhere. Isn't that weird? That's so funky. Huh. Well, I guess we'll see what that means on Thursday. And thanks for the stream. Now see if it loads. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, pop this out right here. And we already did the thing with germs, so. Alright, so on Thursday, we will load in right from here. That is so weird, isn't it? That's a random thing. On Thursday, we will jump back in there and we will beeline straight to B and do the back half of that day, and then probably only finish one more night or something. Super fun night. Also got to low-key meet your better half, Jennifer. That was fun. I'm glad she dropped by. Hope she enjoyed it. It was very nice to meet her. Another library person. So yeah. All right. So tomorrow night, more Paradise Killer. Really, really, really looking forward to that. We got so many leads we have to follow up on in that, and so many more parts of the island to explore. Like, we haven't even explored half of it yet. The library people are pretty alright. We'll be back on this on Thursday. God knows how much we'll actually get done, but there will be an attempt. She kind of had no choice. Thank you. Thank you, Library Man, for never shutting up about me. It means a lot to me, it really. Actually. Friday, we're gonna do a Christmas variety night, starting with the Madvent calendar, 24 weird little retro horror Christmas experiences, and then probably Open Sorcery Jingle Bells afterwards, plus whatever other Christmas stuff we can cram in there. And then Saturday, we will finish Echo Night and then reveal the big Christmas retro surprise I have in store for y'all. Live in different towns, they don't always get to be in the same place. Oh, dang. That's gotta be kind of tough. Hopefully it's not too hard on y'all. Miss spending too long reading book covers in libraries. Oh my god, Grandfather, I miss going to libraries so much. My kids are really into libraries. We would go to the library like... I mean, sometimes we go every weekend. And the kids would pick up some books and some DVDs to watch. And my older daughter, like, would go through all kinds of phases. She went through a period where she was just getting history books about different ancient cultures. Like, she would get, like, Egyptian and Native American and, like, ancient Greek stuff. She went through a period where she was just getting, like, the oversized books. Because they'd be, like, big maps or, like, different, like, visual histories of things. And I feel so bad that we haven't been able to go to the library in like quite a while. But we've been buying her books. She's gotten into chapter books and graphic novels, so we've been picking those up for her. And whenever she finishes one, if she wants a new one, we buy her a new one. Libraries do indeed fucking rule. so glad y'all appreciate them still. Fortunately, we still have online resources. If I had any kind of sway whatsoever, I would, like any kind of political power or influence, I would put more money into libraries, and I would push some kind of campaign to get more people into libraries. Like, they're just wonderful places to be. Like, just even beyond the resources that they provide everyone, the extremely valuable, even now in the digital age, the extremely valuable resources they provide, they're just pleasant places to be. I really feel like it's kind of an enriching experience just to be in the library, to be around that much information and around people who are interested and invested in that information. So I hope they're not something that ever ends up getting like outmoded. Fortunately, I manage libraries, electronic resources. If you need your help with that shit, you are my huckleberry. That is good to know, buddy. I think I can order stuff online for libraries to walk out to the parking lot, but I feel super awkward making them do that right now. Yeah, it just seems risky, honestly. Seems like now if you're a parent, a Kindle is a great investment. If you have a kid who reads, a lot of libraries have lending programs for them. Yeah. I think our system has an online lending catalog. I haven't really looked into it. Just wish Kindles weren't all about info gulping for Amazon. We bought our daughter a Fire, like a Fire 6 or 7. I don't remember. It was cheap, but it's we only get limited use out of it. She really seems to prefer to have physical books, and I have no problem buying her physical books. All right, gang. Well, that is going to do it for the evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for being here and chilling with me on these lovely winter evenings. It's always so much fun. And tonight, I don't know, tonight felt particularly good. I feel like the tangents we got off on tonight were all really pleasant and fun to explore. The conversations were really good. I'm coming away from tonight's stream with like particularly warm, fuzzy feelings, and I hope you all feel the same. Love your Kindles, not enlightened, but ah well. Can't say you've been disappointed with your Kobo. Android and iPad is a better choice generally for online library resources. I have an iPad, but unfortunately I let the kids bust it up a bit, and I'm too cheap to shell out for another one. iPads don't seem to be so popular anymore, so I'm hoping in the next year or two I might be able to get like a really cheap one, maybe a used one or something, but that's a story for another evening. Let's find somebody to raid, actually. I was just about to sign off completely, and I was, no, wait, we gotta raid somebody. You guys get some extra points. There's really not many people streaming tonight. Well, probably because I went so insanely late. Bassie's doing Pikmin. Pikmin 2, actually. I guess I can send you guys over there. E-Ink is really cool. E-Ink is very cool. I like that tech quite a bit. Alright, I'm going to send you over to Bassie. We will hang out and watch some Pikmin. Actually, I'm just going to crawl in bed. I am beat. But I will be back tomorrow night with more Paradise Killer. Oh, I can't wait. Cannot wait for it. I can't wait for Thursday either. I want to know what's going on at Night in the Woods. So many good games. So many good games, chat. And it's so nice having you along for the ride. So hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow night. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.